Hey
yo, what's good? It's your boy Black.
What's up, Passe? It's your man Jay.
What's going on? It's your boy MX Rich, and this is
Keep in Mind.
What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday, October 1st. Yeah, 2023. Hey, I'm on it. You know what I mean? Close to we getting to Halloween. I've been getting the dates wrong lately.
Yeah.
So that's
Very wrong.
Very wrong. Like months off. You know what I mean?
You said months?
Months.
Months.
You saying the wrong month.
Months. Yeah. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's really terrible.
It's been pretty bad. But anyway, so today we have a lovely guest with us, and we have the
Laura Graham. I don't know what else to say.
That's it.
Laura Graham, is in the building. I told you you're going to have to speak louder.
Laura Graham, how did you hear about the show? How did you make this happen?
My friend right here introduced me to the show.
Yeah. I was on TikTok and I was going through TikTok and she used to like tell these extravagant stories on TikTok about like her life. And I used to be like, yo, this is crazy. I used to like show my girl, like, we used to talk about it. And then I just started following her on the gram, and from there I just sent her the show.
That's dope. That's dope. So you're Laura Graham that be on here. Oh, look at that. We got a mastermind in the building. Yes. I'm a long-time supporter of the show, man. That's dope. That's dope. So dope.
We will no longer be going live on YouTube again for monetary reasons. Just come here, watch it live, and then you can watch it on YouTube later on. Matter of fact, make sure you watch it on YouTube.
Please.
If you weren't able to watch this on Instagram for whatever reason, you got living your life. Phone might ring. You know what I mean? So you might want to go to YouTube and catch the rest of the conversation, whatever you missed. And we'd appreciate you hitting the subscribe button when you go over there too. Our link is in the bio. Make sure you go check that out.
SEO purposes, know what I'm saying?
But let's get this started. Jerry.
Let's do it.
How was your weekend?
It was great, man. It was great. It's coming around to the birthdays and holiday season for me. All four of my children have birthdays within weeks of each other. That's why I stay away from my wife, like in the beginning of the year, usually. But well, not anymore. I don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Shops closed, as they say. But it's my favorite time of the year, man. Fall time is. The weather's like, a cool 70, 60 at night, 50 at night, which I love. So this is like my favorite season, favorite time, kids' birthdays, man. It's a good time.
That's what's up.
It's a good time. How was
Laura?
Laura Graham.
How was my weekend?
Yeah.
It is Laura, by the way. It's not
Laura, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure that
I usually do IG handles, so I'm probably gonna call you Laura Graham.
That's
I just want to make sure that your name wasn't like Beatrice.
Yo, people be doing that, bro. What's your name, bro? Your name is completely different from what it is on IG.
Beatrice is crazy.
Hey, Gertrude, Gertrude. No, Gertrude. You don't like Gertrude?
I like that name.
Imagine dating somebody. No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No. I feel like you just called me ugly with Gertrude.
No.
Beatrice.
First of all, I know a lot of beautiful Beatrice.
I don't.
Beatrice. Really?
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm Haitian.
Beatrice, I like that name.
Yeah,
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Yeah.
I'm Haitian, so there's a lot of beautiful Beatrice.
Stop passing.
Hey, dark skin Randy say y'all got a dark skin queen in the building.
From St. Kitts and Dominica.
So you speak a little Creole, do you? Because Dominicans speak Creole.
Like a dialect of it, like a version, different kind of version.
How was your weekend? I apologize.
I work this weekend, so I guess.
You work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna get back to what you do for work in a minute.
Okay.
But that's all you did for the weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I came here.
Hey, all right.
Are you a homebody, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only when I'm in my state.
Only when you're in your state. That told me everything. See, you outside everywhere else. Listen, I respect that. I respect that.
Black, how about you? How was your weekend, man?
Had a real relaxed weekend. I just went out to eat yesterday. I think that's all I do. I ain't do nothing else.
New restaurant or a favorite?
Old restaurant. New restaurant. I haven't been there in a while.
Okay.
I haven't been there. I went to see actually in Brooklyn.
That's dope.
The Thai spot?
Yeah.
Okay,
I haven't been there in a minute.
They still got the big ball spoon.
They got the little pool joint. Yeah, that was really cool. But
foodie.
Huh?
Nothing.
I was saying that like
I feel like it needs more seasoning. Yeah. Like the food is good. Don't shout out to C. Y'all make sure if you like
go.
Yeah, go. It's a good experience. the just the food sometimes like I remember I got like a chicken a half chicken there I think it is, and the chicken was just a little like it just needed like some more salt and pepper in my opinion.
It wasn't dry.
No, it wasn't dry.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it wasn't dry.
If you got dry chicken, I don't feel like you should be a restaurant that's open. Yeah, if you're making dry chicken in your restaurant, what's the point?
You know what's funny?
That's the easy. That's the simplest thing. You can't fuck up chicken, bro.
But
I'll be surprised if you fuck up chicken. You shouldn't be a
So
restaurant.
that was your weekend?
Yeah, how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. I had a very relaxed weekend.
It was good.
I cooked for my shorty for the first time, and I made what?
Why am I just not hearing about this?
I've known this man for 7 years, by the way, and I still haven't had a meal.
Hold on.
Never. Go ahead, Dory.
So first, this is not cooking. I want to make this very clear. This is not cooking. I made a grilled cheese. You know my grilled cheese sandwiches I used to make. Hold on. I said that's not the cooking I'm talking about.
Then don't say that you cook for your shorty.
You remember my grilled cheese sandwich? Yeah. This would be fire though, right? You remember?
Nah, you did make
Okay. I made it that. But then later on, I made pork chops. I made pork chops and stuff, right? And when I made the pork chop, I ain't gonna lie, they came out a little dry. But they didn't come out dry because of me. I was trying to pay attention to the cooking. However, she wanted to distract me with other things. So the pork chop ended up getting a little dry.
Okay.
So the pork chop.
Hold on, but there's more.
There's more.
But then I looked it up, and I was like, how do you save dry pork chops? So then I made a stock from what was left, and I boiled it, let it simmer, and let it.
You saved it,
nigga. That shit was, baby, wasn't delicious.
That's what's up.
That shit was delicious.
My boy, that's good.
So your pork chop was dry, but your sausage was wet.
Yes.
Come on, I'll be here all week, y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
Jay stupid as hell.
Yo, shout out to Dark Skin Randy. I just saw what he wrote karaoke October 12th. Pull up, fellas. Ben's Crab Shack. You gotta tell us which one.
That's why I
hesitate for a minute. I was like, that was kind of nuts.
But it was too good for me to let it go. I'm sorry.
I was taking it back. I was like, sausage was wet.
Dark Skin Randy said, pause.
Hey, yo.
Hey. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up. But yo, I still have yet to ever taste anything that you have gotten on the stove.
He made grilled cheese. I remember back in the days, I definitely probably had.
That's not cooking. You saw Lauren. You see Lauren?
I'm just saying.
That's not cooking. I said it wasn't cooking.
Yeah, so I can't say that I've never ate anything that he's prepared.
Yeah.
So I have a question. So I'm a vegetarian, right? So what's so special about your grilled cheese? Because I want to try to make it.
Well, you can't because you don't eat. You're a vegetarian.
I said not vegan. I said I'm a vegetarian. So I do eat
There's nothing
cheese.
special about it. Oh no, there is. I put turkey. I put turkey slices in there and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's not
vegetarian.
Huh?
That's not grilled cheese.
That's a turkey. That's a turkey and
melt?
cheese melt. Yeah, turkey melt or turkey and cheese melt.
No, I don't toast the bread. I make the bread just like you would a grilled cheese.
Yeah, but once you put anything that's not cheese in there,
It's not
grilled
no longer
cheese.
grilled cheese.
Well, I made something delicious. How about that? I was like, well,
he made you a great sandwich.
a good sandwich.
Toasted sandwich. Alright.
I used to make burgers at the job and shit like that. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no, that's you gotta. You know what I mean, you gotta definitely make a meal, a whole meal, rice or plantains or whatever, and.
It was the pork chops I was worried about.
But you saved them, man. Yo, big ups to you, man.
What was the size?
I was just about to ask.
Potatoes and veggies and stuff. But
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie, she helped me with that.
Okay.
Because I like the way she makes it, so I
dope.
keep it funky.
That's dope, man. That's what's up.
Nice.
It was actually delicious. I ain't gonna lie. The pork chops, the stock that I made, when you put it on the mashed potatoes.
What is it? Yo, the stock that I made.
But anyway, let's get this started. So everybody out there, we're about to get the topic started. Make sure you send this out to 5 of your friends. All right, we're about to get to know. Matter of fact, let's get to know you.
Mm-hmm.
You said you worked all weekend. What do you do for work?
I'm in the military.
In the military, what do you do? Oh, Jerry got a 10 hut.
No, I'm standing straight. You see my posture? Yeah. I know my posture was. Look, see, I know what it is, bro. Your posture can't be off that stuff. Come on now, stand up straight, bro.
What's it called? But yeah, so. Yeah, what branch of the military are you in?
Air Force.
Air Force?
Oh, Air
okay,
Force.
okay.
That's dope.
You ever fly a plane?
Sure.
No, seriously?
No.
I thought that's like one of the things that you have to do in the Air Force. Oh, wow. Look at that. Thank you for asking that question.
But anyway, that's what's up. Shout out to you and being in the military. We thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. For real, for real.
Yeah, no problem. So now, being in the military, does that I know we may have spoke about this before, but does that limit what you can speak about and everything like that? Like I'm not asking so I can ask you more deeper questions. I'm just saying like.
No.
Okay, so nothing's G5 classified or nothing like that.
No. Well, we talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay. So, what do you like to do for fun? Like, what would make you want to come on a podcast?
My friend.
No, but what would make you?
In general?
To like actually speak
Just
on a
actually come, yeah. Because I mean, you could have a friend, but you could be like, nah, I don't do those, or you said yes.
Usually people have something to promote or anything like that, or you just want to shoot the shit with us.
Yeah, just want to talk shit.
Just want to talk shit.
Look at that,
like
and she could curse. I like
women.
that. I thought I was gonna.
Who comes at women?
No, I thought I was supposed to.
I don't know. I feel like you be coming at women a lot, so.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good show, y'all. This gonna be a good show.
How do I come at women?
No, like you always got something to say. Me too. So we gonna go for fun today.
This is crazy.
Oh, she came for one person. She came to attack you. No. We joking.
I'm like,
so she can't type her shit fast enough.
No, I be mad as shit.
They talking to us about something else. Damn it. I'm over here.
What have I done?
We'll find out. She'll let you know.
But anyway, what's cool? That's what's up. We're really happy to have you here. Once again, everybody, Laura Graham. You want to give out your tag for people or anything like that? Or?
I mean, it's Logron05 on
05.
Instagram.
Yeah, there we go. So you have a bit of an accent. Where did you say you're from? For the people who don't know.
I was born in Puerto Rico. I didn't say that part, but I'm from St. Kitts and Dominica.
St. Kitts and Dominica. You speak Spanish?
Si.
Is no close.
Let me, sir. Go ahead.
What's it called? You said yes. You speak Spanish, like fluently. Oh, that's what's up. Sorry, Jerry's daughter.
She's clearly.
She's taking over the crib. You know. But yeah, I'm so sorry. But yeah, all right. So, how many languages do you speak?
Just two.
Just English and
Spanish.
Spanish is your first language, though.
My family's West Indian, so English, technically.
So when did you learn Spanish?
Going to school.
Oh, okay. I thought you was like a native speaker or something like that. Okay. That was
it was crazy because I'm sitting there. I went upstairs. I was like, yo, like kids, and then. She's watching the show, and you hear all the thing, and she goes, my fault. I was like, cool.
First of all, as a parent, you go numb to hearing these kind of things. So you could be screaming right there and you don't even hear it.
Oh my God, bro. Anyway, sorry, y'all.
So you're a parent?
Yep.
How many kids?
One. A child, a son. He's 11.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's
Shop
up.
close.
Very much.
Yeah?
Why is that?
He's 11.
No.
Did we ask if you're in a relationship? Or?
No.
No,
so
you're
if
not.
I was to find somebody now, it's going to take me like 2 years. He's going to be 13. Then I'm not just going to, I don't know. No. That age, no. It doesn't sound right.
You don't want to start off. We think the gap is too big.
No, I'm outside. I want to go back inside.
That's crazy. She said, "I'm outside." Why would we go back inside?
When you say you're outside, in the sense of, so if you had a man, you would want to remain outside, like you and your man outside together.
We outside together, yeah.
No babies.
No.
So
come with your own.
Huh?
Come with your own.
Come with your own.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, now say you meet somebody who. You love him, like you really digging him or whatever. He has no kids, but you really feeling him.
If I let you know from the jump that I don't want kids, well, I don't want more kids, you're not gonna change my mind.
Nothing can change mine.
No.
So
if it's an accident, it is what it was. But like we're not planning to have kids.
So he just got to shut up the club and act like he don't know what's going on. That's what you said.
I mean, there's ways to avoid these kind of things, right?
True. Yeah.
So do you if you're in a relationship, do you practice unprotected
Intercourse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, practice. Do I fuck her up? Yeah. I do. It's because
Come on, this is little Griff. She be trying to come at you, bro. Sweet.
Listen. Okay, so you all right? You be smashing raw or whatever. Now, are you on birth control?
Not now, no, because I'm single.
Okay, so no. If you were in a relationship, you would get on birth control.
Mm-hmm.
Would you tell your partner?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh no, I'm just asking. Would you let them know?
Yeah.
Because you already told them that you don't want any more kids,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't feel like any man could change that for you.
If it comes with a contract, like if we separate, you keep that. You keep your kid. It sounds bad, but the same way how men could leave the kids, I feel like women could do the same.
Wow. So do you? Wow. You feel like you have the ability to
Just leave
pretty
my
much,
kid.
yeah, just be like, all right, well, the
I could disconnect like
father,
that.
yeah, I could disconnect like that.
Why is it?
From-
Wait, why is it a disconnect?
I mean, because usually, what at least in our society, it is the child. Like, let's say a parent split up. It is usually seen in the government's eyes and in societal eyes that the child stays with the mother.
In my household, we don't go by society or government. We go for what's best, right?
You just work for the government.
I just happen to work for the government.
So what if your partner, and this is all hypothetical, you guys don't work out, you do have a child, but your partner's like, I trust you better than I would trust myself to raise this child. What would be the conversation then?
Okay, I'm just talking shit. But, okay, I'm not.
I just want to know.
It is what it was. Like, I'm not gonna just like abandon my kid because that's not the.
Okay, you're not gonna abandon him, but you don't want to watch. You don't want to have full custody of him. You want the dad to like watch him.
You see, I genuinely feel like no one could raise my child better than me, if I'm being honest, right?
Okay, cool.
But because I know I don't want more kids, I would try my hardest to avoid putting myself in that kind of situation. Alright?
But if it comes along, you're not letting
If it comes along, he's not my child.
But you want to have it in contract, like you want to have it signed that.
The contract I was just playing.
I'm joking about that, but you really want to have it understood.
I don't want it to be that I'm just. I don't want to say stuck.
That you're the
Sounds so
default
bad.
parent.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the default,
I
right?
don't. No.
Okay.
I'm already a single parent. It's not fun.
Okay, all right.
Could we ask you about that situation?
Sure.
What happened in that situation? Your father and your child.
He ain't shit.
Okay.
Is he also in the military? The father?
No.
How long were you guys together before you had a kid?
5 years.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It was teenage love type things.
how long after y'all had a kid did y'all break up, or did y'all break up during the pregnancy?
After my pregnancy, so my son was, I think it was like 2 months after.
2 months after he was born.
Mm-hmm.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what do you think led to that?
Yeah, what do you believe?
I don't know. Because I was 19, so maybe there's certain things I could have been looking for, but I was 19, so I wasn't looking for them. What happened? I don't know. We broke up. He went his way, I went mine.
Wait.
Pierre, wait, hold up. Pierre's asking, in 5 years, did you see any red flags? Did you you didn't catch anything that would tell?
Something's not adding up.
What do you mean?
Something not adding up. You would call him a piece of shit, but y'all just happened to just part ways.
I call him a piece of shit because of how his interaction with my son. As a boyfriend, he was a great boyfriend. I everyone who asks me that question, I tell them that. As a boyfriend, he was a great boyfriend.
Did he tell you he didn't want kids?
No.
He never told you that.
No, he wanted my son.
What do you mean he wanted your son?
He wanted my son. He wanted to have a kid with me.
Okay, so why? So now you feel like an interaction is not appropriate, or
Now there's none, but
He's not involved, and it's not due to you like preventing or anything
No.
like that. Okay.
I don't believe in those things.
Okay. So he has open access to his child, and he's not taking advantage of that, and so you do deem him as listen. I would put somebody
I
like that
wouldn't
in the
say
same
he have
category.
open access,
Okay.
only because my son doesn't want to have that. So
Ooh.
yeah,
is he on child support?
no, he's in the West Indies. He's in the Caribbean, so no.
Does he have a green card?
No.
So
Who?
him.
No. Well, not to my knowledge, no.
So then, what kind of interaction would you? Because this makes it a whole different situation now. So, is your child in the West Indies? No, right?
Mm-mm.
So how would, if he like you want him to come visit more often or something?
Mm-mm.
Just interaction, calling.
Yeah.
He doesn't even call.
Mm-mm.
Yeesh.
So, all right, now I need to. I want to go back to.
Stick around, Perry. We're we're asking. My man is like, I'm going.
What's it called? He's stupid. I want to go back to your breakup. You guys were together for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Was there infidelity or something like that prior to the breakup?
I mean, I don't believe in monogamy, and I never did. So maybe, I guess. I don't know.
On whose part?
What you mean?
On whose part?
Who cheated?
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Oh,
I mean, I think
Stick around, Perry. Stick around, Perry. This is gonna be a good one. Stick around, Perry. Yo, Lauren Graham. Okay. So, okay. So you're saying that you do not believe in monogamy. Do you think he had some kind of belief in a monogamous relationship?
No.
No. But it's okay. Wow. All right. Okay.
Wait, no.
Go ahead.
So there's no. That's not cheating then. Is that,
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not cheating.
No. Wait. Hold on.
If the contract doesn't call for a monogamous relationship,
was that your man for 5 years?
Yeah.
And in that 5 years, did he know you were sleeping with other people?
Yeah. So I was just telling somebody this story. I was telling that for the longest while, I didn't know about monogamy, right? And when I used to step out or whatever the case may be, I used to call my ex and let him know what happened. And for years, he would just listen and be like, and he reached a point that he was like, okay, why are you telling me this? And I was like, what you mean? Like, are we best friends? We're not locked in? Like, I thought I'm supposed to like tell you this. Like, no, you're not supposed to. And, but he knew. And
So
he always knew.
for 5 years, every time you smash somebody else, you would call him and let him know.
I mean, yeah. I didn't know that was an issue.
This sounds a little off to me.
How is it off?
So every time you smash somebody else, you'd be like, hold up. Real
Well,
quick.
not
Before
every
I
time, not
start this car.
immediately.
listen, Tyrone just got from digging in. All right, let me just tell you.
He knew about it. Like,
Hey, bestie.
I know I'm supposed to come home and make some dinner soon, but
So what you like? All right. So it's like boom.
You said this is your man of 5 years. You didn't say this is your best. You didn't say this is your friend. You said this is your man of 5 years.
If my man can't be my best friend, he can't.
No,
be my
I'm not saying he can't be your best friend. I'm just saying let's clarify.
Once again, until a couple weeks ago, I didn't know that was until he told me this, and then I was having a conversation with some people who I work with. I didn't know that was wrong. Like I did not know it was wrong.
You didn't know sleeping with other people.
I'm telling him, just calling him and telling. I didn't know that was. I thought that
was
you
okay.
Don't know?
So he would tell. So when you tell him, he would just, like you said at first, he would just take it in.
Yeah, and then he would tell me about who he slept with.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't
okay.
one-sided.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
he
it
was
wasn't
the same
one-sided.
thing too.
So yeah, he was on that type of time.
So then, what made him decide to not?
You can't ask her that. I don't think you got to ask
Exactly,
her.
I
What made
wouldn't
him?
know.
So, but he left you. You said he left you
2 months after,
the
yeah.
baby was born.
He went his way and I went mine.
He was just like,
Yeah, I left.
He didn't say no reason why or nothing like that.
Till this day, I don't know why.
Jesus.
I'm okay with it.
well, your son is 11.
Yeah.
You said 2 months.
Wow, that's very interesting. This is very interesting. And okay, so are you dating?
No.
You're not dating.
Hold on.
You're not okay. So you're not actively seeking any relationship or okay. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Or are you?
When I leave the state, yeah.
What do you mean when you leave the state?
When I'm not in my state, yeah.
When she's not at her
Like
state,
on
she has
vacation.
fun, bro.
You don't live in this state.
No, when I'm not in my state.
What state is your state?
You answering that?
Okay. That's fine.
When she's not in her state,
When I'm
she's
not in
living
my
her
state,
life.
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. So, when you outside of your state, yeah.
She's not looking for a relationship. You're not looking for a
You're not looking
relationship.
for a relationship. So,
Mhm.
Are you stumped? Rich?
I'm not stumped.
Oh, I'm about to be like, there's no way, bro.
I'm trying to remain polite.
No, go ahead.
No, that's what she said. Go in, bro.
So are you? How much are you enjoying yourself when you go to these different states? Are you
Do I be fucking?
sucking and fucking?
No.
Just fucking, no sucking.
Neither.
Okay, what do you need to be in a relationship to do so? No.
No. Okay.
I'm just not.
You're just not. Okay. Okay.
You're just are you practicing celibacy right now?
No.
So then why? Okay, so then I'm confused.
I'm just not.
You're just not right now. You're just not as of this time to this time.
Right. As of right now, I'm just not. There's no reason. If I go outside and see somebody who I like to see and I want to fuck and they want to fuck, I'm fucking.
Oh, okay. So.
Am I too vulgar? I'm sorry.
No. Listen, no. We just trying to get a real good 360 view of this situation because at first we were thinking if you're not into a monogamous relationship, but like your partner wasn't aware of your intentions and how you wanted to move about, then that would be okay.
How many?
That would be
how
weird,
many people? Too many people to sleep with in 1 week for you?
In 1 week?
In 1 week.
Too many people. I don't know, because I don't put a number on people that you sleep with.
on the connections.
Yeah.
If you connect with 5 guys in a week, that's fine.
I mean, I'm here for a good time.
You here for a good time?
You see that? Somebody wants you to go to Texas after you're done with this show, by the way. I don't know. There's this one guy that was talking about send her to Texas when she's done with the show. But I'll get designer Dave. Send her immediately. Right. Send her to Houston after the podcast.
Houston, that's what's up. Let me know. I'll be there.
You heard that? Did you hear that? Designer Dave. I hope you're still in here.
Now let me ask you a question. All right, this is we just theorizing right here.
Talking shit.
If Designer Dave actually hit you up and was like, "Yeah, I'm flying you out. This is where you're gonna be staying since June. This whole nice shit." Are you willing to go?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
So if he looks good and you're feeling the vibe,
if he's attractive and all that, he might get the cheeks.
I'm single. Yeah, why not?
Chloe Redor says, so men can do it but find it taboo for women to do it?
Who said it? That's what. She didn't ask me. She just asked the damn podcast.
So men can do, but you
said rich. You said rich at the end of it.
You were just going back and forth with her. So I'm saying, can men do it? Because we do it. I'm not gonna sit here in front like we don't do it.
Listen, fly out a shorty. I'm pretty sure I'm not no special gal, so I'm not the only one. So why is it a problem if I go?
I didn't say it's a problem. I'm just asking questions. That's why when you said I attack people, I'm like, usually I'm just asking questions. I don't say anything's wrong or right. That's She's
like, yeah, all right. Yo, that's that classic Korean, bro.
I'm just saying, I don't say anything wrong or right. But so is it wrong? Are you asking me if I feel like it's wrong? I feel like it's dangerous.
Okay.
That's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's dangerous, but
for both men and women.
Hell yeah! To just fly out to somebody that you don't know. I mean, just because it looks like it's gonna be a good time, anything she can go left. She can go left. You don't know how people are when they get drunk. I'm sure they plan on having a good time, drinks, maybe a little drugs, depending on what you do. I don't know. You know what I mean? She can go left.
We here for come on. You know what I mean? We here for a good time, not a long time, right? Drugs could be involved.
I mean, hey, for whoever indulges.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. Yeah.
You don't do drugs?
No. Herb is not drugs.
It's considered a drug.
Yeah, no, it's
considered a drug.
You can drink it. I drink tea. That's what I do. So anyway.
Same.
So, huh?
Same.
Yeah, I love tea.
Yo, Ego Brown said Rich is on point.
Huh?
Shit can go left.
Yeah,
Ego Brown said.
Yeah, she can go left.
Point.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, hey.
She could go left regardless. I could go on a simple date right here, where everybody know I'm at, and she could go left right there.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I feel like you have more opportunities to vet people you're going out with when you're out here. You know what I mean? Nothing that you do that. I just feel like you have more opportunity to do so compared to a dude actually send you a DM when you leave here, and he cash apps you like $1,000. He's like, "Yo, fly out." I feel like that could be, like you said, he might be doing that with a lot of people. That's all. You know what I mean? Just my thoughts.
Gary Benjamin says, "Nah, I'm confused because her story was inconsistent.
How?
With a man 5 years, she knew it was an open relationship, but he didn't. LOL, she fucking not fucking LOL."
Yeah, I mean, the thing that you sound a little contradictory.
Wishy-washy?
How?
Huh?
Wishy-washy?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe the part that I missed out to say is that we lived on 2 different islands.
Okay.
So maybe that will be important to the story.
That would
Like I
definitely
lived,
be
yeah,
cool,
because like I said, I was born in Puerto Rico, so I grew up in Puerto Rico, and he's from Dominica. That's where my son was born as well. So we weren't. So him doing his thing and me doing my
But
thing.
y'all were high school sweethearts. You said, didn't you say?
No. I said teenage things.
Oh,
Yeah,
teenage.
teenage. Yeah. Met in teenage years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so it was like a
So you guys were on
teenage long
different
distance.
islands.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I should.
So you went
that.
on vacation somewhere, met him. And
So
was
you
like,
That's
went-
why he lives like 2 minutes away from my family.
Mhm.
So you went home.
Yeah.
And
Go home
when you
2-3
go
times a
home,
year.
yeah,
That's my man.
That's your man. Okay.
Once again, I said it as a teenager. I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking too much. Whatever.
that
So yeah,
was your summer dick.
summer, winter.
Whenever you went
When I go
home.
to that island, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was
Okay.
what you went for
Okay.
5
So
years then.
so
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like.
No, we asked you how long y'all were together. You said 5 years.
5 years.
How do you have a time frame on a dude that you just smashing whenever you went there on vacation? That's
What you mean?
that's how long y'all were dealing with each other. That wasn't how long he was your man.
So y'all would talk all the time. Y'all would,
Yeah.
it was.
So how you get to know me?
Could have been a long distance relationship. Really.
No, what?
it's a little different perspective on it now. That you
Yeah,
said
I mean, island things might be a little different.
So
Yeah.
what I feel like happened now it makes more sense to me. What I feel like happened now, like it was when you were his John when you came home. You know what I'm saying? I was booed up, but when you went away, he was living his life and
Yeah.
you was living your life.
Yeah, and I
feel
wasn't
like-
expecting him to not do what he gotta do.
Right.
Chloe Rador says men do it to women all the time.
Oh, okay, did
Have
you-
women confused. They think they in a relationship whole time. The dude is fucking somebody else.
All right, but were you in any serious relationships during that time frame while you were dealing with him
No.
for 5 years? So were you sleeping with? But you were sleeping with other people. You said that already. Okay. All right, that's different.
Yeah.
You didn't have a boyfriend. You had
Y'all was y'all people, y'all persons. When y'all came together, like you said, when you went back home.
I mean, if I'm being honest, if I was the dude, if I'm being real, if I was the dude, you the chick from the States that I get to smash.
Yeah, once you come home, absolutely.
Which sounds a lot like my dad, but I lived in the same state as my dad, so I was around him. You know what I mean? Like that's all it was. You know what I mean? Like it was. But he has kids in different area codes.
You made him the boss of the bosses back home. That's what you did.
The boss of the boss?
Yes, because
He had all the clout.
Made him sound good now.
But still, the bad thing is that there is no connection with your child. So I mean, like,
my son has a dad. You're not missing out on shit. He's good.
but his biological father is just have a relationship.
Wait, you said he had a dad?
Mm-hmm.
Who's his dad?
His dad. His dad. I have a sperm donor, which unfortunately, as you said, he wasn't my man, right?
No,
and then he has a dad. I was in a relationship with someone for almost 7 years, and that's my son's dad.
Wait.
So y'all not together. So somebody else, y'all not together right now, but he's still.
Yeah, that's my son's dad.
Roger.
As in, like, he has a house and my son has a room in his house. That's my son's dad.
Okay.
So that's why that other guy, he'd be alright.
Yeah, you got my eye twitching.
Don't think that it works the same in the States as it does everywhere else, though, Rich.
My eye dead ass just started twitching. I was like, what?
I really want our masterminds to not think of one way of being in any kind of relationships, because people all over the world do relationships much different than the way we're used to.
So that
here in the
relationship
States.
with your son's dad who took care of him, was that also an open relationship too?
No.
So what was the difference in that relationship?
That it wasn't open.
Because he was closer?
No, it sucked. I don't believe in monogamy.
Have you ever been in a polyamorous or a polygamous relationship?
Wait, she didn't
Hold
answer
up.
the question. But she
did. I did.
You said what?
I was in a monogamous relationship, and I said it sucked.
She said it sucked. She said it wasn't open. She said no, it sucked.
It sucked.
So, but he asked you what made it different that you even did a monogamous relationship for 7 years.
Okay, that's what he wanted.
what made you decide to succumb to it and be like, okay, I'll do that? That's the question that he asked you. He's like, what made it different?
You liked him? He was different?
What made it different? I mean, aside from him paying all my bills. Like all my bills. No, but like that's what he wanted. Okay. I don't believe in monogamy. If I'm being honest, I don't believe in it, right? Because.
But you did it for him. Why? Because say it again. Say it louder.
I mean, because he did pay all my bills. Yeah.
And that's why you're like, I'll deal with this. I don't
have to come out of my pocket.
I'll fight my inner urges.
She said it sucked
because they'll pay my bills.
Sure.
Hey, listen, if that's your reason, that's your reason. I'm not mad at it.
No, that's right. Sure.
And why did that end? Because it sucked? Is that why it ended?
It ended because.
Did you cheat on him too?
No,
she don't believe in cheating.
You didn't cheat on the other guy. My bad. Cause that
you didn't cheat.
Because you was his foreign dick. Foreign pooms. My bad. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's so hard for you to say.
Yeah, right? Foreign teams, foreign?
I kind of want to say you was kind of like a little like dark skin Randy said it. He was kind of like a side chick. Like he probably had a main chick back at home
on the island.
He probably had,
did you?
How you know?
You didn't know?
What you mean? Because we spoke about it. Why would you lie? If we're speaking about everything else, why would you lie about that? If you know, I don't have a problem with it.
She wouldn't.
There are a lot of guys who still won't tell you that they have a girl something.
So hold on.
You had a whole life.
So the whole time when you're telling him like, yeah, I'm dealing with Tom this week, like when he would be like, oh, but I'm dealing with Jane. Yeah. He tell you about Lisa.
Yeah. She said that.
Like,
she said that.
That's why I was.
Does he have any other kids right now?
Mm-hmm.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Older, younger.
How old is his kid?
He has 2 younger than my son.
How much younger?
Oh, I don't know. 2 years, I think. 2 years, and then like 4 or some shit like that.
And you don't think that's possible that he was talking to these young ladies before, during the time that he was dealing with you?
Oh, I know about that. Yeah, I know about her. Yeah.
You know about
I know about his baby moms. Yeah.
You know about who he was dealing with while he was talking to you.
So he was serious with somebody else, or maybe not, because he's just popping babies into everybody. It look like. Who knows?
Man, bro. They do that.
I just told you, bro. He reminds me a lot like my dad, but my dad was around. Like he kind of, you know what I mean, he stuck around for a bit, but we were in the same state, so it is what it is.
Like I said, it sounds like you were his. Yo,
it's foreign chick.
I got a foreign chick.
He was my dear dick.
Yeah. I'm not. You could.
I'm okay with
claim it how you wanted to claim it. You know what I mean?
I'm okay.
Empower yourself.
I'm okay with it.
So back to my question: have you ever been in a polyamorous or polygamous relationship? And why is that? If you are you're so open to the idea of a non-monogamous relationship.
I've never met any men that are open to it. Yeah. Truly open to it.
But if you ever do, it's on the table for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Polyamorous in the sense, so you would be okay with watching your man smash out another chick in front of you?
I mean, that's not really a polyamorous relationship.
No. I know. I'm just talking about the sexual aspect of it.
Okay.
Just because I just want to get there. I know there's a whole
a man taking care of multiple women.
But I'm just asking. I just want to know her in that sense. Like,
can you say that again? I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Polyamorous relationship in that sense would be a man taking, like.
It doesn't have to be the man taking care of him. There was the dude that had all the women taking care of him.
Yeah, 4 women. Wives and they all work, so they have to work.
Yeah, so he have to work.
Y'all consider that a polyamorous relationship?
What's the difference?
That's what he was in.
I mean, is it all? I know, and
Chloe in here asking for equality on everything. It looks like.
But
like I know in Africa, it's never the woman. That's what I'm saying. Like in certain, it has to be.
You say where? In
Africa,
where we live.
America.
Okay.
America.
All right. So
there's a difference.
Oh, I could have 2 boyfriends.
Yes?
Oh, I could have 2 boyfriends.
You could have 2 boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. But like usually it's the man has multiple wives, but a wife can't have multiple husbands or.
That's not even what we said. We said he had multiple wives that took care of him. That's what we said.
Yeah,
man still had multiple wives.
That's
crazy. I think when you're poly,
they could go.
I just don't have that. Goddamn.
Poly could go either way. You could,
Yo, that's crazy.
Poly is it's a polyamorous. They say man poly or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
That's interesting.
So now, but you could be you're okay with the idea of like threesomes. The idea of him walking out, you're arguing with him, and he's like, "Listen, I can't deal with her right now. Shelly, come here. Shelly on. Huh?
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Because you could go to, I
I could go to John.
David.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, listen.
It's not a tit for tat. I'm not just because you win, I'ma go. But yeah.
But if you have a connection.
No, I'm talking about his other wife. If I said Shelly, that's his other wife. You know what I mean? You could, but that what you thought. Would you a poly like Drew just said it? He said poly is not the same thing as open. So it's not the same that you could just go talk to whoever you
That's
want.
why I said it's not tit for tat.
So
Just because you went to Shelly, I'm not just gonna go to John. You have a Shelly and I have a John.
That's crazy. Imagine a poly with
I think that's open though. I think
that's an open relationship.
I feel like poly is more like
because that's all like you if you're married in poly, well.
Darskin Randy said that's not true. I've seen poly couples that have one woman, two men.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, once again, I'm not saying I'm going tit for tat just because you have your what you call her, Shelly. Shelly. Let's call her Shelly.
Yeah,
Just because you have a Shelly, that's not. I'm not saying that now I have to get a John. But most likely I have a John.
Have you ever been cheated on?
Is it cheating if you know?
I mean, if you found out afterward.
Yes, I have been cheated on. Yeah.
So when you found out, what was your response?
And I don't mean with the guy down there that wasn't your fucking man.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Rich is back. Thank you, bro. Where you been at, bro? Hey, Rich. Thank you for joining us on the show.
We already established that because.
So 7 years. 7 years. He cheated. And what happened? What was your feelings when he cheated?
Betrayal.
Did you cry?
No.
Okay. Exactly. That's
You were like, oh.
Yeah. So how did you feel? How did you react?
My question was, why would you cheat?
Even while we have this open style of communicating with each other, why would you cheat?
We could, because she didn't have. They were. That was a.
It was monogamous.
That was a monogamous.
So why would you cheat?
When we could have had it this way.
Did you break up with him?
Yeah.
For how long? And you got back with him after?
No.
So that was the end of the relationship.
Yeah. Why am I going back?
Cause I think I asked you why y'all break up after 7 years, and you didn't say that.
He cheated.
I don't think we asked.
I did.
Yeah,
I asked.
did?
I think I asked.
I thought we asked about the first one.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the first one. No, I'm dead serious. Well,
Laura.
Rich is back, yo.
I asked you earlier.
Weren't we talking about my sperm donor?
No, I know. No, we were talking about the sperm donor. I said so 7. Matter of fact, maybe I didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know.
You know, because you did not. We did not speak on this until now.
And she says he has a dad.
Exactly.
Her son has a dad, but it's not the sperm donor.
I'm not talking
biological father.
I'm not talking about that. I heard all of that. That was a little great. Shout out to him.
Our masterminds are thinking you are all over the place, though, Laura Graham. I must keep it. They're saying all over the place. She doesn't have her story straight.
All right, ask me the question. No, go ahead. Ask the question.
No,
ask the question.
Hold on, I can't when you telling me to ask
You better ask the joke.
My eyes twitching. Let's see. I'm like,
yo, Rich, your eye. I've never seen your eye twitch this much.
Look, it's really.
It is. It's twitching.
What's going? No, but so y'all broke up because he cheated on you.
Yes.
And that was the end.
I didn't break up immediately. No.
How
long after?
Yeah.
That's a few years. Yeah.
What?
Did you get your lick back? Did you get your lick back?
Yeah.
So you didn't break up. If you got your lick back,
did you get your lick back?
Yes, you did.
No.
Answer the question, Lord Graham.
It's not a lick back if she didn't tell him.
Well, she found out he cheated.
Did you tell him that you got your? Did you tell him when you? So it's just not
a lick back. So you cheated.
I cheated. Yeah.
Did you cheat from then on?
Thank you. Yo, where you been at, bro? Happy. Where you been at, Rich? Where you been at? Shout out to Podcast Jew. Shout out to Podcast Jew in the building. So, Podcast Jew asks, are you poly or exploring options of open relationships?
I'm single. I'm not
She is single. And
she says she's not.
If the time is right, if the person is right, if the vibe is right, you'll have fun. Because you're here for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time.
Okay, all right.
And if you pay all her bills, she might be monogamous for you.
She tried it, it didn't work. You're gonna do that again?
Yeah.
She said she's not doing that again.
You're not doing that again.
Why are you not doing it again? Because he cheated, or because?
No, it just.
You're
I'm
not.
with
You're
the
not a
idea-
fan.
No.
So for the rest of your life, you're gonna want to be able to explore your options. Pretty much. You don't want to be in a serious relationship, or you don't want to be in a serious monogamous relationship.
No.
You want to be in a serious open relationship
Sure. Yeah.
for the rest of your life.
Mhm.
And what do you feel makes you want that so much?
Because I don't believe in monogamy.
Why?
I don't believe in just putting all the weight on just one person.
Hmm.
I don't think that's right at all. No,
Why do you feel that way?
I just don't.
There has to be some philosophy behind that.
No, I don't think it's natural. I don't think the whole weight, sexuality, like everything should be just on one person.
Do you think you can love multiple people the same way at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You can provide love equally to multiple people.
I feel like I can. Yeah.
And you're okay if they were in a serious relationship and hid you from other people?
Hide me.
Yeah, like hide you in the sense like.
Podcast, you said you can be the side then. Yeah.
Like, are you okay with the idea? Because you said that guy could have just told you. Like matter of fact, you said you knew about the baby moms
Mm-hmm.
of the dude down there.
Mm-hmm.
Did the baby mom know about you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's different. Would you be okay with the idea of a guy being in a serious relationship? He's in a serious monogamous relationship.
So he's not in a monogamous relationship.
No. He is.
He's cheating.
Yes, he's cheating.
No.
You're not okay with being a side chick.
Mm-mm.
So he has to be in an open relationship.
She has to know I'm here.
She has to know you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have to have like a dinner or something? Do you have to introduce yourself for him?
If that's what she wants, I don't see why not.
No, I mean it wouldn't even be up to what she wants. Would you, if he was,
if that's,
because if you're saying you don't want to be the side, then
Mm-hmm.
if he tells you you're having fun, you meet this person and he tells you, yo, I am with someone, and you know, like she doesn't care if I'm like moving on the side. She doesn't mind it.
I would like to know that she does know.
That you would like to
Yeah.
for her to know about you definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You gotta meet.
that's what I was asking.
Sure.
No, not sure. Do you have to meet, or is just that just as long as she, if he tells you, yeah, she know about you.
No. I need to know that she knows that I'm here.
Like
So it's either over the phone or whatever.
what if he just put some random? He put his best friend.
See, now, since you said that, yeah, I have to meet her. No.
Rich, stop giving game, bro!
But what you been doing before I just put you on the game? What you been doing before? A phone call was cool?
Nothing. I was chilling. I told you. I've never been in one.
Oh, you never been in what?
In any kind of poly relationships, no.
Okay, got you.
The podcast Drew says, what if she knows but don't agree with it, but he still want to clap?
No, so no.
So no, it's not happening.
No.
If she's not cool with it, okay. Okay, this is you are one of one. I think I'm not too sure if we.
I don't think so. It's just that people don't talk about it.
Yeah, she's not one of one.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not.
Feel this would like. Okay.
Listen. You could do a lot in a relationship if you have that conversation. You know what I mean? People just want to just do whatever they want and then hide and sneak and lie and cheat and all the things. No. If you converse, like how I said, when my ex cheated on me, my question was, why would you cheat? Like, why did you lie about it? If you tell me, cool.
See,
And now you're a liar.
I'd be forced to disagree with you there only because I've tested this out myself. Not with my wife, but previously I was told, hey, if you keep it funky with me, we can have conversations about things. So I decided to do just that, and it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out.
Okay, that's fine. So now she knows that some people think they could tolerate
Right.
certain things, and then when you present that certain situation to them, they can't. That's
Right.
fine. But that you gave her the ability to move accordingly, right?
Okay.
So if she's not for it, she's not for it. You can't force her. Me, I'm for it. I'm okay with it. So if I'm telling you, do re mi, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Now, if I choose, all of a sudden, I choose because it's you and I love you so much and I don't want to share you, that's my choice. So now you decide if you want to stay here because I decided, you know what, no, this is not for me no more. Or I really don't like it. I thought I did, but I don't. Then we go from there. Make sense?
Conversations.
No, man.
Chloe Redor says, to the men, how faithful are y'all? I can't speak for every man, but I will say that if you ever have met my wife, I am very faithful. She is a firecracker who is ridiculous, and I'm scared of her slightly in some ways. So I don't want to take those kinds of chances.
I mean, I've cheated in the past.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it funky. Yeah. I'm no angel. It's I've been tested before.
Why did you cheat?
Selfishness. Every time people ask me this, it's the same reason. It's always
Selfish?
like, yeah, I was being selfish. I wanted to have my shorty and
have your cake and eat it too.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, oh damn.
Did she cheat?
Did who cheat?
Your exes.
I only know of one that actually cheated on me.
That he knows of.
That I know of that actually cheated on me.
Did you stay?
I did stay. And I felt like as though I got my lick back. She did find out about it. Did I tell her? The licks that I got back, she was going to find out. Like, she was going to find out.
You made it so that she could find out.
So yeah, she was going to find
Tension.
out. As I said. Yeah, that was the situation at that time.
Zanessi says, "I love you,
younger.
Laura." And so you got
Love you too, Mookie.
you got some love out here. You got some love.
Yeah. So but yeah, have I like I've cheated in the past and everything like that. I've been selfish. I thought about myself only. That's usually what it is when you cheat. You're thinking about yourself. To be honest, I remember in my past I used to look at stuff where people didn't cheat and I'd be like, oh, they dumb or whatever, and I'm like everybody cheats or whatever, you know what I mean? But as time progresses, I do see that there's a lot of people who don't have that same negative outlook on relationships, you know what I mean? And it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? You can always have the option to leave, be honest about how you're feeling. There's mad different choices you can make. So, yeah. How about you, Black?
What?
The question that Chloe asked. She asked all of us how faithful are we?
Yeah, I'm a nigga. Of course I cheated. Like, what you want me to say?
I love this dude. You're a black man.
Yeah, I'm a black man. Of course I cheated.
But black men don't cheat, bro.
I've cheated. When I was like Richard said, like immature shit. Like you cheat because for selfish reasons. Should be feeling like you just be like pride, ego. Just because, like,
a lot of it has to do with ego. I've cheated for it all. Like Rich said, a lot of it has to do with selfishness. A lot of it has to do with ego. It's for a bunch of the reasons. For me, it was like, do I even still have it? It was more along the lines of, I'm in a relationship. Yes, I'm with someone who loves me and cherishes me, but do I still got it? Kind of deal. I wanted to be outside sometimes, you know. Like it's that wanting your cake and eating it too. Is kind of the.
I wanted to respond to Dusky Randy. Yeah, we were black boys at the time, not black men.
No, facts. There you go.
Black boys.
We were black boys.
You know what I mean? Growth, baby, growth.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
growth.
So now, you said that you cheated from then on, right? So you said you stayed for a couple more years.
For a couple more years.
2 more years, 3 more years.
Just about.
All right. And from then on, it was on and popping with whoever you wanted to get it on and popping with.
If you vibe with someone,
and you weren't letting him know about those situations. Correct. All right. Now, why not just leave? Since you were asking me, why did you just cheat? What was your reasoning?
The reason I was in a monogamous relationship, just paying all my bills.
So you stay for purely selfish reasons.
Yeah. Not saying that is right, but yeah.
2 more years to get her bills
paid.
While you got your shit together to go.
While she had Dave and Tyrone and Steve and Donald.
You
vibing, yeah.
I only cheated with 2 different people.
2 different people?
No. Okay.
So they were like relationship cheats?
Oh my God.
No.
No.
They were like what?
I need this real quick.
We link. We do our thing.
Now let me ask you a question. I want to ask everybody this question,
bro.
Do you go through any sense of what do you go through? Do you go through any sense of guilt after you cheat at all?
I honestly feel like if you're gonna do something, then feel guilty. I think that's stupid.
Can you speak up?
I feel like if you're gonna do something and then have regret or guilt, I think that's stupid.
It may be stupid, but it still happens. So
I don't.
You've never felt any guilt afterwards. Like damn.
No.
You do what you do, and it's whatever.
Have you ever?
It's your life.
I'm gonna ask that after.
What's up?
Have you ever felt any guilt?
Like. What's it called? Post nut clarity? Like,
yeah.
I guess is that guilt?
That is guilt. That is definitely guilt.
I definitely had that. Like after like
all the time. Like,
should I have even done this? Like,
it wasn't even all that. Like,
like you've had that. Like, I've definitely clarity, yes.
Has that ever happened? Though was that like the first time you cheated, or was it like after every time?
Yeah, no. Post nut clarity is after
It's
you
after,
nut.
yeah.
It's every time.
Yeah.
Like you're nutting, they're like, I did it again.
Yo.
So you didn't remember how you felt the last time?
Then you got to get the nut out before you go feel.
When you're a boy and not yet mature and grown, it doesn't matter how you get it done. You just have to get it done. It has to get done. There's pressure from your friends. There's your own pressure of you beating yourself up. Bro. If I'm not doing it, then I'm not considered a man or whatever the case may be. It just like Black said, it doesn't even matter at the end of the day. You will just grab anything, and as soon as you get your nut, you be like, what the fuck did I even just do?
Like, why?
Why did I even just do that? You love Bay says post nut clarity is real as fuck. It is real. It is definitely real.
I mean,
definitely real. Rich?
I've definitely gone through like guilt, like
immediately after.
During? Yeah, no, not during. Not during. But right after, I definitely feel like.
So why did you cheat again?
Huh?
Why did you cheat again?
Honestly,
selfishness.
Yeah.
But then why feel guilty if you're being selfish?
I listen.
These are great questions, though.
I was asking the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So why do you do it again? You really because you're not a good person, I guess. I don't know, like.
Hold on, time out.
No,
we had an episode where we spoke about this, where we were talking about Dr. Martin Luther King. Wearing that.
Yeah.
We was everybody praises this man, and then I don't even know where this came out at. They were saying that like he cheated on his wife or whatever.
Yeah, this was supposed to be
with the white woman and multiple women while he was out in the streets.
Right.
So does that mean that he's not a good person? Because he was cheating on his wife?
According to those women, or at least his wife, he might not been in that category.
It was B. Simone.
B. Simone,
on her podcast. They said it.
Which is a great question.
They say he's not a good person because he cheated. Did you cheating make you not a good person?
I don't think so.
How do you feel, Jerry?
I don't think cheating makes you not a good person. No,
I think cheating makes you not a good person to that person you cheated on.
To that person, maybe you cheated on. Yeah. You're probably not a good person to the person that you're in this committed relationship with. Yeah. But definitely, that doesn't mean you're not. Huh?
I agree. Just
to that person. Look at all the things that he did.
Dawson Randy said he wasn't a good husband. Yep. That doesn't mean he wasn't a good person.
It makes you selfish. See, that's why I said anybody who cheats is just selfishness. All in all, that's what it is at the end of the day.
Egotistical selfishness.
But I think part of being egotistical is being selfish. To feed your ego is a selfish act. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like
men are naturally selfish.
Huh? I mean,
because we have our
yes,
ego.
and then you have to fight against that to not be that person.
So men don't have self-control.
I just said we. That's exactly what I just said, Laura.
So you don't.
No, I just said that we do.
You do have self-control?
Yeah, I said you have to fight against trying to feed your ego to remain.
You love base.
You love your base instincts. Like your base instincts would tell you. Just like women. I'm sure women. That's like you're honest about the way that you necessarily want to be able to sleep with whoever you want to be able to sleep with. You're okay with the idea of your partner sleeping with other people as well. Mm-hmm. Some women, they might have the same urge to want to try different people. Who doesn't like novelty? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everybody likes novelty. Mm-hmm. So there's women that want to be able to sleep with other people. Not saying that they want to just sleep with different men every goddamn day, but they want the option to do that. However, maybe they're not okay with the idea of seeing with their partner sleep with other people. So they decide, you know what? I just want monogamous relationships because I don't want to go through dealing with that because I'm selfish. Mm-hmm. And hopefully in those situations, that's when people will decide, I'm selfish, however, I'm not going to be selfish enough to go cheat and still get what I want. You know what I mean? Which is what we did. That's what we just discussed that we did. You know what I mean?
Podcast Juice says, is it selfish if the woman wasn't fulfilling the man's needs? And that's what caused you to go out.
I mean, if you're not fulfilling my needs and I feel like I need to step out, I'm still cheating.
You need to leave the
I
relationship.
gotta either let you know. Mm-hmm. I gotta let you know that you're not fulfilling my needs. And if that doesn't change, I either need to leave you. I either need to say, "Hey, this is what I want to do. Are you okay with this?" And
I believe honestly, sometimes cheating is a cry out for help. It could be like your last ditch effort to have somebody see or hear you and you feel like you've been communicating in your own way, and it hasn't been coming across. So you're like, you know what? Let me just go and cheat because this person is just not getting me or not
I get you
understanding me.
Now, what do you consider cheating because you didn't tell them, or did they like? Cause the cry for help would be like you did it and told them like, yo, honestly, this happened because you haven't been fulfilling me and blah blah blah, or did you just sleep with somebody else because your partner hasn't been fulfilling you and you've been communicating it? Because that's cheating is when they don't know, in my opinion. Cheating, because if you let them know,
it's not cheating.
No, it's still cheating because you told them on the back end. It's still cheating, but after you let them know, now you've been forward about it, so you give them the option to make a decision from there.
Okay, I see what
you get what I'm saying. Like
Duskin really said that's nuts, Jerry. What's nuts? That it's a cry. That
yeah,
might be a cry out for help.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
Like, I'm saying, like, honestly, like, if you in a relationship with somebody, and,
I see you, Drew,
in the talking phase, you say to that person, yo, honestly, I require intimacy 5 times a week, or whatever. And in the beginning, she says, "Oh, your partner says, okay, I can provide that for you." And for the first year, 5 times a week, she's giving it to you. And then in year 2, it goes down to 2. And you're like, yo, remember we spoke about this. I say in my relationship, I need to be intimate with my person 5 times a week in order to feel fulfilled. If she understood that prior in the beginning of the relationship, but stopped doing it, right, due to whatever reasons, what does it become now when you're like, yo, I have to sleep with somebody else? You're only giving it to me twice, so I need those 3 times with somebody.
It's the communication part.
It's communicate, even though you communicated this with your partner in the beginning of your relationship. I mean, that's what I consider a healthy relationship.
Laura, let's ask Laura, what do you think, Laura?
And for the masterminds out there, y'all can answer that question too.
What do you think, Laura?
I mean, if someone is not fulfilling you in whatever need, whichever way that you need them to be, why am I staying here?
So you leave?
Yeah. If that's the case, yeah.
You wouldn't cheat. You wouldn't cheat. You would leave.
If we're trying to be monogamous, right, and that's the goal, I'm with you, you with me, and that's just it.
You're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Podcast Drew said it's wrong, but it's not cheating.
No, he's talking about what I said.
Oh, what you said.
He's talking about he said he had mentioned that earlier.
Okay. Sonny MC agrees. I don't know who she agrees with, but
and so they all agree with that.
With Rich.
With the if they tell him it's not.
If you tell him you cheated, it was wrong. But now that you let them know, if they decide to say, now it's like, hey, they were okay with the idea, unless they say something like, you cheated on me, but I will work through that. So now you know you can't do it again. Compared to if you did it, you told them, and they're like, you know what, honestly, maybe we should go about it this way. I want to be able to explore my options as well. And from there, it's a conversation afterwards. At that point, you know what I mean?
Sonny MC says she agrees with me, Jerry.
Okay.
Kat the Tall One says, why just abandon your promise?
Yeah, she said, what was the reason for not doing it? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the reason? What cut it down from the 5 to 2? Is it a time thing? Is it a health condition? Like, what was the?
Are you not providing her what she needs?
Well, here's what I will tell you. I know that my wife doesn't. When I married her, I know she wanted me to provide and protect for the rest of all time that I'm with her. It's not. If there's a lull, then we have to go back to a communicating as to the reason why there is a lull.
Right.
Because I promised that to her. If I'm not providing it anymore, then there's an issue with what we signed that contract on, because it was based on me providing and protecting her for all time. So now I'm saying that if I communicate this with my partner in the beginning of the relationship, and I tell you, I need this amount of times, and you're not, for whatever reason, it's slowed down or it's stopped, then is it still cheating if you're like, this is what I require in order to be the person that you need me to be?
It's not cheating if you communicate up front. Like, my thing is, I'm not every day going to be like, oh, I had intimacy 5 days a week.
Right.
I was putting
a number on just to kind of.
I'll ask you in terms of communicating, like, hey, like, I'm not getting it as much as I would like to. Do you mind if I outsource it? If not, then there's a conversation about whether or not we can continue going.
Ooh.
But you upfront it, and I'm like, all right, cool. If you fucking Jane, I'm fucking Jim. Look, it is what it is. Don't tell me.
Listen, it was a question. I'm glad we're having this conversation.
It's all about letting people know on the front end. That's what I'm saying.
Speak to me.
Let me know on the front end.
But I said in the beginning of the relationship.
No, I don't mean, Jerry, if you've been dealing with somebody for a year and in year 2, the sex slows down and you decide, hey, I told her on January 1st, 2022.
I'm saying, you gotta revisit that.
You gotta revisit it. You gotta let them know on the front end, hey, you haven't been keeping up to your contract.
Because clearly she was doing it.
Bargain, you know what I mean?
She was doing it for the year, right? So
right.
What made the change?
Right.
Y'all gotta have that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What made the
What
change?
happened exactly?
And also, Dark Skin Randy said, doesn't she gain some grace over those years?
Right. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, Jerry's like, listen. She said 5 days. I said 5 fucking days.
No, I would agree with Dark Skin Randy if I get grace for not providing and protecting for some time. But if I stop doing that, almost immediately, my wife and I have to have a conversation.
Right.
It has to happen. It's like, you
didn't
do it this week.
You have to have a conversation.
Right.
You can't just be like,
So then that's what I'm saying.
I'm out.
No.
Today,
I got you.
Today, I had to come in the house at midnight and you weren't outside waiting for me.
You're not providing.
It's over. It's over.
Conversations.
Thank you, podcast crew. Thank you. I just want to know, because I'm like, I know that we have these social contracts. I know that these relationships are based on certain understandings. I'm not saying that they have to be gender roles or anything like that. But if I am to tell you, yo, all right, cool, I will be the one to provide and protect if you are the one to provide me with what I'm asking you for, right? Because at the end of the day, we're married because we want to be each other's, you know what I'm saying, intimate partners. We don't want to be, you know what I mean? We don't want to be outside anymore.
They saying you super petty, and they say too transactional, Jerry.
Too transactional.
You're super petty.
Too transactional is crazy.
That sounds, Jerry, you're literally saying, I need to do this, so she needs to provide this.
No,
and if she does it,
this is just for argument's sake. I'm making this. I can't stand that. I cannot. You're out of here. For argument's sake, I'm just saying. And of course, this would be over time. Like if you 3 months. Listen, not to get into my relationship, but there's been laws. There are in our almost 10 years of marriage.
Not get into your relationship.
No, I'm just saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I can talk about my relationship. You don't have to tell me not to talk about my relationship. In my almost 10 years, we could have easily had 4 bad years. You get what I'm saying? In between that time. Mm-hmm. So that means in almost a 10-year span, almost half of that amount of time, it got scary. To the point where it's like, bro, are we even continuing? And what I'm saying is that most of the time on my end, it was like, yo, what I thought was going to be something that we are continuously providing to each other has stopped somehow. And it's been on my end, I'm going to admit that, and on her end. So it's like,
you were the providing and protecting, Jerry? How dare you?
But what I'm saying is that, you know, at the end of the day, I know that if I stop or slow down what it is that she expects me to, you know, do in our relationship, it has to come to a conversation. So would you be allowed to, if you had that conversation with your partner and it stopped or slowed down, are you allowed to come back to that conversation and say, yo, this is not happening? And just like one of our live audience members said, you revisit, you recommunicate, which I agree with. Absolutely. Let's have that conversation again.
So boom. So here's another question. So you go to the revisit now.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, yo, listen, I know I agreed to 5 and I've been doing 2.
If you negotiate.
I can't do 5 no more. I can give you 3 and a possible.
3 and a possible.
Are you meeting her? Or is that okay? Or you
gonna give some grace?
Yeah.
You gonna give some
or
grace?
you need your
3 and a
5.
possible is fine as long as they're not quickies.
Jerry,
listen, don't negotiate with me.
Jerry hates
No, don't give me 3 quickies and a good one. Don't give me only quickies. I need some full intimate night.
We're not in negotiation.
I'm just saying. Lord. Let's get back to Lord. We're gonna talk about the Ebony case.
Get shit with us. We're not interviewing you. We just talking. You just here to talk shit with us. All right?
We're here to talk
conversation. All right. But anyway, since Jerry just mentioned that,
this spades is crazy.
What's how long is a good session for you?
Oh shit.
Including foreplay and all the things?
Yeah, sure.
No. Including foreplay and all the
Including
things?
foreplay and all the things.
Mm-hmm. Realistically.
I say like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer. I like that answer, bro.
What?
I'm gonna say 30 to 45, like around that age. Maybe if I'm off the Henny,
then you 2 hours. We can go. That's bro. You never nothing. You're never nothing.
regular, like yeah. That's a good session.
Jay?
Me, I honestly believe an hour, under an hour to an hour is a good with everything involved, like with
like every single
foreplay.
time.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. I would say an hour is a good session
For every time.
Not for every time.
That's what I'm saying. The only reason I said 30 minutes because it's like on a regular. This is what we do.
Average.
Average. Oh, you're doing average. Yeah, 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
30 to 45 minutes average.
DP.
When that's the thing with me. When I have the moments where it's ready to go, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not always super ready to go. Like there's times where I'm it's half in it. It's like it's giving me the half
So
stuff.
average. That's
you know
what
what I mean? When I'm
Podcast Jules said car, bed, outdoors, couch.
all got different times. That's true. They all got different times.
He's right. What's it called?
Because I can't be in the car for an hour. That's tough.
Dusky and Randy said Rich about to keep it too real.
No, I'm not about to keep it too real.
No, yes, you are. Yes,
Please, let's keep it too real.
No, I'm about to just keep it real. Not too real.
Regular real.
Regular Rich real.
Yeah, but no, like when it's popping, sometimes it goes really long. Like with like what the hell just happened? Like time flies. So me personally, for me, if when I literally just ask you, are you good? Like cause I don't.
Because you could go on.
I could keep sometimes if it's popping like that, I could just keep going. Like I just keep going. Like you know what I mean? Like and then there's those other times where the waters is watering and it's like shoot, I'm sorry.
Listen, me personally, I feel like
did you get it? Did you get yours? Cause
I feel like if I'm not quick though, that is a compliment to your pooms.
Facts.
Me personally.
Facts.
Is that a compliment?
That's me.
if he nuts quick, that means get immediately back up.
Are we
Go multiple rounds, yes, but not immediately. Can
I watch
Can I get a drink? Can I go have a beverage? Can I get some coconut water? Can I get some electrolytes back in my system? But no, can I replenish?
No, but no, that's serious. Like that's serious. Like so, and then when I say when you nut quick or whatever, I don't necessarily mean that you didn't, because you could still bust her ass in that time frame.
Absolutely.
It's just that she may have one, because there's been like you have mentioned off the Henny. I've said it plenty of times.
Mm-hmm. I don't like sex off the Henny.
Drunk sex is, for me, it's great. However, if you drunk, girls are demons when they are drunk. They can take dick for hours.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
Facts.
more. Am I lying?
Passing out everything.
Yeah. Yo, bro, it's horrible sometimes.
What we were doing, you said, but if you're having sex for an hour straight, you need to see a doctor. We were saying with this is with everything involved. This is with chilling. I mean, you got the music playing, like the candles, make it nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's with everything involved. I'm not saying you pounding it out straight for an hour. That's crazy.
I mean,
that's nuts.
I've never pounded out for an hour. However, I've had no session. I like I said.
Would you lower Graham? Would you be okay with this? This for a straight hour? Is that something that you would be down with?
No.
No. Okay. No. We gotta take a break.
Okay.
You're thinking about it.
What kind of break?
I mean, a break from
The pounding. So we're doing other things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
She said, well, yeah.
She said, well, yeah.
If it's just pounding for an hour, no. Like, no.
Okay.
That's not fun.
So Miss Sugar Kitty said, choking you too.
All of that.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about the rough sex thing? Like Jerry, let's start off with you. How do you feel about that?
I love it, but you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I will say that. But I have.
Jerry.
I'm gonna keep you. I enjoy. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am 6'2", 245 pounds, and I've had sessions in which the roughness is welcomed, and I've enjoyed that. But it's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people don't really like being rough at all. So you gotta have to adjust. You know what I mean? But I enjoy it. I enjoy someone who enjoys me being rough.
How you feel about it?
Do I like to be choked?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it would be hard for a woman to choke me, but I mean, if you want to try, sure, go for it. See what you could do.
You've never been
He's
choked.
talking to you right now, Eddie.
I mean, like I said, my wife's hands are like this, so she'll be grabbing my Adam's apple. That's what we come with.
I feel like every girl who. Let me correct myself, because not a lot of women who tried to choke me. But the one who does try to choke me, she didn't know how to choke properly, so she did be grabbing my jugular. I'm dying right now. Like
I'm about to see the heavens.
Like
supposed to be in.
Like you're supposed to grab out the outsides. You know what I mean? She be grabbing right here.
Or even right under the jawline. Is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good grip for. But again, you know what I mean? It's just not everybody's cup of tea. Do you?
I mean, I like I said a few episodes ago. I recently just got into the whole roughness thing. I've lightly
usually soft?
I'm lightly choked. It's not that I'm soft. It's just more so I've never
sensual.
I had a girlfriend in the past that I tried to choke me for, and I felt like there was a point in time where she told me I choked her too hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
She didn't know what he was doing at the time.
I didn't know what I was doing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And from then on, it kind of turned me off from that.
From doing it.
Like, I don't mind slapping a little ass, you know what I mean? Neck biting, that's cool, but I was never I never got into the hair pulling and choking stuff. Like I said, things have changed, and
Nice.
You could twist into a pretzel.
yeah.
If I twist
you
you
know what I mean?
into a pretzel, bro, it's there.
Vibes.
That's vibes.
Black,
Vibes.
Black, what about you?
That's my lifestyle, you know that.
I know that's right.
I'm with all that shit. The choking, smacking, spit in your mouth.
Spit in your mouth.
Podcast Juice, I'm not with the spitting shit. That's nasty. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the only thing that I'm like,
You're not spitting.
You
Yeah.
can't spit in my mouth. I don't know if you spit in my mouth, but if she tells me to spit in her mouth,
That's
no problem.
Wait. She can't spit in your mouth.
Nah, I just don't want nobody spitting in my mouth. But if you tell me to spit in your mouth, I'm gonna spit in your mouth.
So what if she said, open your mouth?
No, because I know what you're gonna do.
You didn't know. I know what you're gonna do.
I'm not with that. But yeah, the rough shit, choking, tying up, all of that shit. And the crazy thing, I didn't really realize how much I was into that until my relationship now. Like, I kind of realized, like, oh, this shit is
lit.
Is dope. Like, I really like this shit. Like,
I mean, for me.
Podcast Juice, I'm not spitting in her mouth. I might vomit after. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not spitting in my neither. That's disgusting. Oh my God! When you do the guy, yeah. Laura Graham, you like the rough? You like the rough? And I saw the movements you were making when I was talking about pretzels and time.
yes.
You know that you're into it.
Yes.
You like the rougher the better.
Yes.
You want him to beat you up.
Take this pussy. I mean,
wait, take this what?
I tried not to react.
Yo, bruh, a chick will swear that they doing a whole lot if you moan even a little bit, bro. I've been in sessions and I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is good. Yeah, shut up and take this pussy. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I just moaned. That's all they tell you. Shut up and take it. And they try to act like I'm like, what the fuck is this? All I did was slightly moan.
See all the boys today, 27-3. How about them tell you? What's some of my boys
Would you
today?
snowball?
Hold on. Repeat that. Would you snowball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain.
Explain people that don't know.
Snowballing is you come in her mouth and then she kisses you. Would you snowball?
We've had this conversation.
No. What we spoke about was her swallowing it and then kissing you. Snowballing when it's in her mouth,
still in my mouth.
and she swaps it with you.
Oh,
No.
You get so sad.
Okay.
no.
How about you?
Nah.
You don't have that.
No, let me to assume. So yes.
No, of course not. I would never. Have you done that with somebody before?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Ray said he with that.
I'm with that snowballing.
Wow. Yo, I mean, are you okay with nutting inside a chicken and eating her out afterwards?
No.
Raw dog, nutting inside, and then just
Why?
Why?
Have you done that?
I've done that.
I mean, that's your wife. Remember,
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Be like, yo, you never did that. I'm like, bro, hey, Rich, you're black?
Huh?
Never?
No. Come on, man.
No?
Come on,
okay. Pete, you nut in a chicken and then eat it out after?
Eat it out after?
I probably would. I wouldn't eat her out afterwards because after I nut, I'm done.
I'm thinking it's done. It's over.
We'll pause. But if she's not done,
She's done. Trust me. She's done.
I like that answer. I'm nutting because she's done. I like that.
Pete, are you snowballing?
Nah, that's a little too much. I kiss her if she. That's not. But
so you need to verify that she swallowed.
I'm not verifying.
If she showed me that she swallowed, I could kiss her. I've said that before.
She doesn't have to be like, look, I don't need verification, but like if you literally have that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna be pissed. Otherwise,
this wife is crazy. This kind of wife is nuts.
Get it off.
So you want her to taste her own?
As
I love a person who
I love that.
Yeah, taste their.
But I don't think that's yours.
That's a double standard. It's a double standard that we've agreed exists that we're okay. I'm okay with.
You know what it is. I'm gonna put it like this in the frame of female homosexuality is more okay with heterosexual males than homosexuality is. Female homosexuality is more okay with males than male homosexuality. Okay. So the same thing goes with bodily fluids. A man would never, a heterosexual male would never be okay with the idea of him consuming any type of cum. Let me not say all heterosexual men, because I don't put any heterosexual men in here that said they were snowballing. They were snowballing and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Now respect. I mean, we don't.
Me, him, and you have us three, not all heterosexual male, and whoever else may agree with us, feel as though I'm not okay with the idea of me consuming my bodily fluids. You know what I mean? Like
it comes from me. I don't need it again.
For me personally,
I don't want it again. I'm giving it to you. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. My thought on the thing was like in life, like anytime I've ever masturbated by myself, I've never finished and been like, oh, never done that.
Right. Never been interested.
Yeah, but I feel like all girls definitely taste themselves.
Maybe not all girls. Yeah. Maybe not all girls.
But it's more prevalent than men who.
Right.
It's more prevalent than a man doing it. You know what I mean? But what
I have said on this podcast is that if you are in a heterosexual relationship and you are with your partner in the bedroom, I don't feel like you can do anything that's considered homosexual. I don't think there's, it's between you and that person. I'm not interested in being penetrated. That's me personally.
Okay. So,
I'm not interested in being penetrated.
But
if a man who's in a heterosexual relationship with a woman
penetrated by his girlfriend,
and he feels like that's okay with him and his girlfriend,
what kind of act is that?
It is you being penetrated. It is. I'm not interested in that. But I don't feel like that is a homosexual act because you are with a woman.
Laura,
I don't see that.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think it's there.
Would you
peg my man? No.
Why not?
I don't want to peg my man.
Why not?
Because I don't want to peg my man.
Would you peg a man?
But why don't you? Yeah. Because of what?
The kind of men I've been involved with that don't want to be pegged. So that's not something I'm gonna force on them.
You like super masculine men?
Mm-hmm.
What if he's like he's a gym head, super masculine, but he's just like, yo, sometimes I like to get poked. This is asking your question.
Yeah,
What if he's?
it's a good question. It's a good
He's
question.
the gym. He, you know what I mean? The super.
You know, most gay guys are like in the gym, right?
Yeah, okay, I'm not disagreeing.
Real
In the
talk.
gym.
But we
Niggas-
didn't say gay men are not masculine. We didn't say gay men are not masculine.
No, but you're just saying in the gym. I was just.
I got you.
Hold on. Daniel Ray-Ban Vision said men should experience a woman eating their ass at least once. Let's
freak.
have you ever got?
I don't think that.
This nigga's a freak.
You ever got your ass ate?
No.
You ever got your ass ate?
Well, didn't you?
What the?
No, didn't you say that it kind of happened?
No, I said. She
you
went
did
down
it.
to my.
You
She
said
went
you
down to
got
my
the
gooch. She went down to my gooch and I smacked her.
Gooch, yeah, gooch is not considered, right?
I don't want my ass eaten. I'm sorry.
Is gooch
That's not what I
considered
want.
your ass eaten?
No, it's the gooch.
Okay, all right. I've had my gooch. Yeah, okay.
Would you eat a man's ass?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem with that.
You feel like it's okay.
Does it have to be somebody you're deeply involved with, or it's like if you fucking them,
And the
You
vibe
have
is
to
right.
be involved with them, yeah.
you have to be involved with them in what sense? Not monogamous because you don't even care for them.
In a relationship, yeah.
Open relationship.
Yeah, it's all relationship.
So
that
while
what
it's
a
open,
relationship
so if it's an open relationship, while you're eating his ass, would you be okay with eating another during that open part? When you decide to deal with somebody else, would you be okay with if the time calls for it, some time for eating some ass? Would you do it?
Yeah,
And you'd be okay with eating two different asses in at the same time frame?
sure.
Okay. All right. Hey, listen, that's cool. Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Sex is sex.
Hey, listen. I know. I know a young lady.
Daniel
who said
Ray-Ban Vision says if you had your gooch licked, you got your ass ate.
No, I didn't.
No, you did not.
No, you did not. Listen, he wants somebody to snowboard with him and all that. Nah, Daniel. Nah.
Yo, we love you, though, Daniel.
That's my nigga. That's
my dude right there, man. I mean, he's cool.
Ain't nobody ever looked my voodoo.
Yeah, and I've never had somebody openly like just go and I'm okay with that. Like it's just for me, I usually stop it before it gets to that point.
You
For me.
fucked her.
No, I didn't even want my. She didn't suck on my. She literally licked it. And I was like,
You know.
Stop. Yeah.
Can I?
what do you
what's going
do
on
before
here?
she even got anywhere?
Why don't you want it done?
It's not something I'm Haitian.
Niggas is arguing in centimeters.
Niggas is arguing like
It's not centimeters. It's mass centimeters. The end of my
It
balls.
is centimeters
No,
between
it's
the gooch and
no, it's not. There's a good inch. There's a good inch between that shit.
I am
Alright,
100% okay with the gooch. I've said this. I am.
Wait. Before I answer this question, you ever asked somebody to eat your ass?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said no.
Hey, listen, times change.
We're gonna have to continuously ask this question every year. Times change. Niggas have a question to you every month. Every month. Hey, black.
Yeah. Times change. Corey Adora said it's a game changer, Rich. Listen,
The gooch.
I don't need my games
Yeah,
changed.
but why
You like to play the same game.
why not?
I like he said, I like to play the same games. I'm good at them. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah, but I honestly don't feel like if a heterosexual man is in the bedroom with a woman that he is considered doing anything that is a homosexual act. If you add a strap on, you add something that is foreign to the situation, okay, now we have a different conversation.
So what if she put a finger in your butt? That's not foreign.
If you're with I don't feel like that's a homosexual act. It has to be.
has that ever happened to you?
Oh
It
man.
has to be with a man.
Hold on, bro. Thank you.
Wait.
That's the whole purpose
You
of
are
the word.
figuring your act is penetration. So you said you
It's from a
want.
woman though. It's from his shorty.
What did that matter?
What you mean?
I said
So if you should put on a dildo and
I said
smash
a
you
foreign
out.
object
Nah, he's
is,
talking about all these GQ niggas in jail. You know who said that?
You see Jerry's hair dripping? What are you talking about? Come on, bro. Get out of here.
but I honestly don't feel like that's a homosexual act. That's all.
I'm not. Listen,
I honestly, I've never had it done to me, and I would gracefully stop
Chloe
anybody
Davis said,
who even
if you're
tried.
my man, you getting your ass ate. So she out here.
Yo, Chloe, she's standing by. Huh?
Gang, gang.
Chloe, what's the act? It's crazy.
Yo, P, you like the ass ate?
I don't like it.
But you don't mind it.
See what's happening. Like, I'm not asking.
He's asking Randy. Yo, Chloe, put my leg on his butt.
Reach. Let's get Chloe Fedora.
Omar Johnson, OG Larry Johnson. OG Larry Johnson said. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with this shit. OG Larry Johnson said, "Yo, someone need to marry her, bro." A lot of men will agree with me in saying that if you are unless there's a foreign object involved. If you and a woman are just you and a woman, you guys are exploring each other's bodies, I do not feel like you are doing anything that is of the homosexual.
All right, cool. Can I actually, the young ladies in the room, all right? Because I know both of you guys like super masculine men.
How you know?
Because I mean, I'm with my and she just said,
yeah, she asked. Yeah,
all right, so I'm going to ask y'all. Because you said that you wouldn't, the type of guys you date wouldn't want that done. You
be pegged.
You wouldn't want to be pegged
Mm-hmm.
or penetrated in any form, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, same thing for you. The guys you date wouldn't want that, right? Okay. Now, if they asked you for it, would you do it? And then 2, would you look at them differently after doing so?
I will ask them what's that about. You know what I mean? Like if they've just randomly asked me to.
Yeah, I've been wanting it for a while now.
I've been thinking about it.
I heard that it feels amazing. And I want to spice it up a little bit.
I'm comfortable with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're comfortable with me, okay?
Comfortable.
Yeah.
She's definitely comfortable. I love it. Love the accent. I just love the accent. We love the accent. That's all.
I might do it.
You gonna do it?
I might, yeah.
And then would you look at him differently afterwards?
Would you judge him? Would you?
I don't think I would judge him.
I asked you, would you look at him differently?
He just asked me if I would.
My bad. Sorry, you're answering him. I apologize.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I haven't done it, so I don't think so.
You wouldn't look at him like, yo, this man, I mean.
Whenever he says this.
Are you gonna tell the group chat that you pegged him? Are you telling the group chat?
My man? No.
You're not telling the group chat that
you're not gonna tell your best friend or your sister or something like that. Like, yo, my man, I just smashed my man.
I just clapped his cheeks.
That sounds so bad.
You was yelling and everything.
That doesn't sound.
I mean,
do you expect
him to go?
Mm-hmm.
You expect him to go? You expect him to go?
I mean, if why not? I don't know. Why not?
Young lady over there. Would you do it?
It's a Mario said jellyfish.
You said, are we talking big shit in the group chat? Exactly. I know y'all talking big shit in the group chat.
Oscar already said they're pointing and laughing at you at the birthday dinner. Look at this nigga got smashed out.
Buddy came and sit down.
You need a pillow? No, you don't need a pillow. All right, cool.
That chance too hard.
You need a softer cushion. Huh?
Yeah, it's not Tempur-Pedic.
Tasha, would you do it?
I would not.
What would happen if your man asked you, yo, listen, I want you to.
I'm not the person for it. I don't want to dominate my man in the bedroom. I can't do that. It would not feel good to me because that's not pleasurable for me.
What would you would him asking you lead to you no longer wanting to be in that relationship?
Maybe. If that's what turns him on, maybe so. I'd be like, I cannot do that. And if you want that done from somebody else, I probably cannot look at you.
Okay, what if he was like, you know what? I just wanted to know if you were willing to do it. Now.
Thank you for asking.
No. Hold on. He asked you.
She said it.
He asked you, but he's like, and you're like, is that something you need? He's like, no, it's not something I need. I just want to try it. Would you still remain in that relationship, or would that be in the back of your mind that he even asked?
No, I mean, he asked out of curiosity if I was willing to try it, and I said no, so I would respect the fact that it wouldn't happen because I said no. But if he decided to try it after I said no, then it would be a no-go.
Would you stay with him knowing that it's something that even crosses his mind? Honestly.
You was curious about it?
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't be a deal breaker. Maybe
it wouldn't be a deal breaker. All right.
Yo,
all right.
Daniel Ray-Ban is doubling, tripling down.
This nigga,
bro. He is tripling down on his stance. He said, "That's right. Keep that man ass and be happy." It's crazy.
I'm not setting up shit because.
Yeah, what you trying to set up?
Yeah. That's your fucking mind. Cut it out. Come on. I'm not. No.
Don't. Come on. You know we're doing. They're saying that just to get on.
I'm just trying to prove. Women that don't like that. I feel like women will ask a man to do certain stuff or do something like you said you would do it, even though it's not something necessarily that you care for. And I feel like women tend to do stuff like that
They'll
Just to
completely
see.
judge you afterwards.
And then judge you
afterwards.
like yeah, that nigga ate my ass. He's
Yeah.
nasty. And
Yo,
like,
shout out to Tahoe TV. He's the one that said that on our show.
Some women don't like that. I'm not saying that every woman's like that, but some women don't like that. Where the minute y'all get disrespectful, you like that's why you ate my ass, and it's like.
But she
Oh,
said she
so-
eat ass too, so I
Okay,
guess.
that's why I said not
No,
her.
right,
Because
right.
then he could turn around and be like, nigga, you ate mine too. Right?
That is a
Let me ask
toxic
you-
conversation.
let me ask
You
you-
ate my ass too. Fuck out of here.
Let me ask you this.
Yo, what are we doing?
Nah. This is not. We did not touch any of our topics because this has been.
Yo, because this has been good.
All right. Let me ask you a question. When you ate ass, was he on all fours or did he Captain Morgan it? Like somebody asked in there, did he Captain Morgan it? I forgot who wrote that. Was it
back?
back?
Dark skin Randy.
That's
Who's
your
on his
man.
back? Legs up. Ankles to ears, as they say.
No. His leg has to be up.
No.
His leg cannot be down.
I mean, he's scooted, but like he's on his back. I'm on the floor.
He's on his back.
Yeah,
And
I'm on
his
the
legs
floor.
are, and you're on the floor. And his legs.
Oh,
have to
off
be
the
up.
edge of the bed? So you're
Was
okay.
his legs on the railing of the bed? Like.
Yeah, his legs wasn't down. Bullshit. His legs wasn't like down.
No,
or-
because it can't be.
Yeah,
They were like-
yeah, that's why when you over here corrected me, no, that's not how it was.
His legs were up.
So he was like flat footed
Mm-hmm.
on the bed.
Mm-hmm. At the edge of the bed.
Oh, okay. And you were on the floor at the edge of the bed.
Black doing this is crazy. It's crazy.
Black been having mad.
Yo, Black.
You gotta blow that up.
Yo, please. Black said you're just at the edge of the bed. Just you're open sesame. Just
Now we in no position. Now we not. You know what I mean?
Yo, have you only ate ass once?
No.
So I'm sure that's always been the position.
Mm-hmm.
There's never been a switch up.
I kind of don't want to see you on fours. Just toot it up.
So what if he was able to put both his legs behind his head and be on the bed on his back?
I wouldn't see that.
That's wild.
Another way you can do it.
Yo! Is that too much? We've been talking about this for the past half hour.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, what the-
Dustin
like-
Randy said, "Why are we still on ass eating though?"
I feel like whenever we get to ass eating,
Bro,
we get stuck.
It
on
gets
this.
crazy. It gets so crazy. It gets so crazy.
It's not even about just
Yeah, huh?
asking. I was just,
No, Kanye, I say.
Never got my ass ate. It's
It
been
isn't like a masculine way to do it. Would you do it? Like
No.
you
that's
standing
that
up.
way.
Leg is up.
No, that's not. We already discussed the masculine way. You gotta dip your face.
You got
dip your
you got
ass
dip your ass
into her face.
while she's almost like a tea bag, but
But
Okay.
yeah,
It's ass.
but it's
Like you
ass.
squatting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you will do that one.
No,
Even if it's that, okay.
I don't. I prefer not to have anything involved. Not even just.
Tip up.
At,
Yeah, it is an exit, not an enter.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, for me, it's not really. You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an
But
exit.
anyway,
Don't play with my ass.
yeah.
Me neither.
And plenty of women.
I don't like to be penetrated in my butthole.
You don't like to be penetrated in your mouth,
Mm.
but you like to get your ass ate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
I do not like anal play, but you like. Oh wow. Usually it comes, it's like a package deal, women.
All right. Well, since
penetrate,
we've been
do
speaking
all
on
that.
all these topics, I do want to touch on a couple of our topics before we do wrap it up. Recently, what's it called? Brittany Renner.
Oh.
She's been going on she's been going on a lot of interviews lately. First she did one with the one with Charleston White
Mhm.
and the other dudes, twins or whatever they are, I think. And she had her moment on there, and then she did another one on the Bang Bus. She had another interview on the
I
Bang
didn't know
Bus.
about that one.
Yeah, she had another interview on the Bang Bus, and then she recently did an interview with Shannon Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
With Shannon Sharp on his podcast, and on the last two she did, she expressed how she slept with 35 guys,
Mm-hmm.
but she's only 31.
Mm-hmm.
And she said at least 17 of them she only slept with one time. How do you feel about that? Do you see anything wrong with that at all? Or do you see just how do you feel about that?
I have no feelings towards it. Like I don't see nothing wrong with it. She's 31. She slept with 35 guys. Okay.
More men than she's been alive with. More men than
They
years she's been alive.
did the well, because everybody was talking about, they did the average. They said
2.3.
They said she started having sex at 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2.3 men a year.
2.3 men a year. Now you feel no way about it.
Mm-mm.
Would that if you had that number? We don't know what your number is. We don't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had that number, you would feel fine with that number.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be too much for you.
No.
All right, Jerry. If you met a woman at 31 and she had 35 bodies, how would you feel about it?
I honestly wouldn't. I mean,
The
I
fact that
wouldn't
you even know
judge
this
her.
would be.
No, you wouldn't
to me.
know. You wouldn't know. But if you
Yeah.
did know, you wouldn't know because
Right.
you probably wouldn't be asking.
We've spoken
this.
plenty of times on the show on how that's whack to even ask. I really was never a fan of asking, but if you
But say
did
you
not,
do.
if you did give me this information, my only concern I feel like would be whether or not I can satisfy you as as much as your favorite out of those 35. That would be my main concern.
Because you have so many.
Because you've had different
experiences,
so many experiences. I don't know if I'm able to keep up with your best experience or or stay in the middle
because you've traveled.
because you've experienced. So that's that's me personally. But if that is not a factor and you're not showing me in any way that that's a factor and that you enjoy my average size. You know what I mean? Schlong.
Always like this average size shit, man.
Listen, I don't know. I listen. I boast about being an average male when it comes to that, and then I guess some women have a problem with that. Some women want like these super big schlongs.
Black.
I don't know where he's going.
I'm just saying. It wouldn't be a problem.
Nelly was
I didn't say. I wasn't going there. I wasn't going there.
Go ahead, Black.
Wow.
I would not like to know a number. I would never ask a number.
But say you knew. Say you
found out. And
like, yo, I heard she stuck with 35 niggas. Or she told, y'all playing a card game, and the card says, how many
Yeah,
She's like 35.
Straight up.
You gotta add 3 more bodies to that.
So 38.
Because they never.
Because they don't count some. They don't count some.
And they don't count. So they don't count girls sometimes too.
We'll talk about that.
We're definitely gonna talk
They
about
don't count
that.
girls sometimes. Fuck. I would hope when I found out I liked you enough to be able to stay with you. I would hope I wasn't so shallow, because I know that my number isn't a low number. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want you to judge me off of that. So I would hope I'm not shallow, and I would be like, nah,
That you're interested in her enough to bypass that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would hope.
And I think you would
hope that you would it?
Yeah, I would hope. I'm being a bug. I would hope that it wouldn't bother me. I would hope that I would be able to.
But if you know yourself, Black.
I just told you. I would hope that I would hope at this grown age I'm in right now that I would be able to be like, all right, that's fine. I would hope so. I don't know if I would be, but I would. I want to say I would be okay with it. I don't know, but I would want to say I'd be okay with it.
I feel, Black, all right, let me ask you a question. If you found this out and you knew your friends knew, did that change
I'm
anything?
gonna fuck what y'all know.
You wouldn't care.
I don't care what
You wouldn't care if your friend. You wouldn't care if your friend knew that she slept with 35
I
niggas.
don't care what y'all know.
All right, cool. That's what's up.
talk your talk.
That's what's up.
I respect
I
that.
don't care what y'all know.
I respect that. It's Mario said we grown. LOL. He also said don't come here not knowing what you're doing. So he would rather you have experience
That's the question
when you
ask.
do come into the relationship.
I was gonna ask that because if she have 35 bodies, for the most part she knows what she likes, right? Hopefully. So if you were to come and you over here trying to be like, oh, I hope I could be at least in the middle. No. She would tell you.
We'll never know what you're like.
Talk your talk,
I'll
man.
tell you that.
We can get
I don't
into
know
it.
who you've been messing with.
No, just in general. No, women don't know what they like.
Women are not very fond of understanding exactly what that. Maybe that might be different for you.
And it might change.
That might be different for you,
because
Lord.
it's changing from day to day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's why. But women were like this one way,
One day,
and then another day they want this instead. You know what I mean? So y'all are enigma. You know what I mean?
listen, I've experienced on multiple occasions doing something in the bedroom that at first the woman enjoys, right? And it's like, I love this, and all of a sudden, it seems like out of nowhere, you always do that. Well, because you've always told me that you enjoyed this. Like, I don't understand. I'm going to keep doing what I know you enjoy doing, but out of nowhere, it changed, and I didn't know about this. I wasn't let in on this conversation of you not enjoying this anymore, or this being redundant or too much. And it's like, for me, I'm just like, yo, I have this problem with women and like my situations a lot, where it changes.
A funny thing about that, 2 relationships ago,
In the past.
when I had hair, I used to go to the barber shop a lot. I used to spend a lot of time in there. And my girlfriend at the time, me and my barber was talking. He was like,
Man,
listen.
she looked at your head after you. She's like.
When I used to, I said when I used to.
Making sure that barber, you should go back to that barber. Go ahead.
But see, you know, me and another barber in the shop was talking. He was like, "Listen, I know you hit your girl with the 3 moves. You know it's gonna make
It's
her
gonna
nut."
make it happen.
But he said after a while,
Switch it up.
she gonna get tired of that shit, bro. And she was like, another nigga might not even be hitting it as ill as you, but he just gonna do something
that you don't
different that you don't do.
Know what I mean? And that's gonna throw. He said sometimes you gotta throw a wrench in that shit. He said just throw a wrench in the system sometimes.
That's why I started eating ass. I told y'all this.
Yeah.
Don't look at him because he gave me a death wish. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I've never ate ass. I've never ate ass. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question for you every month now. Let's do this. Yo, I got a question for you every month. Yes. No, I got a question for you.
Would you do it?
Would I do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if your partner requests it.
He about to eat ass. Talk your talk.
Talk your talk,
Black.
Black.
Talk your talk, Black.
Talk your talk.
Anyway,
Well, you didn't answer my question.
what would you ask me?
Would you?
Would I eat ass? Currently, right now, no. At this moment, no. That's how I put it.
Right now, you wouldn't.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think it would. Oof, that's a hard question.
He about to eat ass, yo.
I'm not about to eat ass.
Bro.
I don't need shit. My back to eat ass. I don't eat ass.
Yeah.
Yet.
She said, yeah. Man, I'm still.
Damn,
Yo,
but we gotta count down for bro to eat ass. Exactly.
I don't have to count down. Shorty put the countdown on it.
Anyway, go ahead.
Does a body count count for, does it matter to you, Rich? Does it?
I'm
do you feel about
gonna be a little more honest than Black.
What the? Listen, man. Don't worry about honest.
You honest. No, you honest. I'm just asking. I'm gonna be a little more honest.
Okay.
Me personally, like,
Is that a high number? It's 35 for a woman, 31.
is that high? Is that high? Yes and no. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, could I date you knowing that? I wouldn't. Like you said, I wouldn't want to know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't want to like. Just like I wouldn't really care to tell you my number. I wouldn't want to care to tell you my number neither. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to know. Like I know you've been fucking cool. Like I don't really care to know how many people you fucked. To be honest with you, I know you fucked. I know you've had your time. You've had your. I'm sure you went through your whole phase and all that. Especially at my age, if you didn't go through your whole phase yet, it's like what you been doing. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong. Our whole phases come and go. Like I was a hoe for a little while. Got a boyfriend. We dated. We broke up. Then I became a hoe again. Like, am I wrong? There's not. I'm right. There you go. So I'm just more so saying that I know that you've probably gone through a whole phase or 2 or 3, whatever it may be. I just don't care to know the number because when I do know, if I do know the number,
You will judge.
it's gonna change. It's gonna bother me. Like
Why would it bother you? Is it the same sentiment that I have? Is the experience?
It's the experience. It's the experience. It's gonna like it's gonna have me thinking that it's gonna have me thinking that you're loose.
Alright, so what if
all that different stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to view you that way. I'd rather and not saying that I don't think you're experienced, especially if you riding me all crazy and you not a suck dick wild crazy. I'm gonna know you a pro from not from even you could be a pro from having fucked with the same guy for 15 years and you just really tried out everything.
Right.
I just would rather just know that at this point in time that I just want to focus on us at this point in time.
Okay.
And you telling me about all the other people you done dealt with fucks up my head. That's just me personally.
It has a dark cloud hangover.
Yeah. What happened?
My friend said the guy in the blue hat is bothering me. I don't know why.
Hey, listen. Hey, it's all good. Who did that? Chloe?
No.
So one of our friends watching the show.
All right, listen. Tell her.
Shout out to you for watching. Shout out to you for tuning in.
I was gonna bring her too. I should have.
You should have brought her. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if I'm bothering you, young lady. It's all good. Comment that on the show. Comment that in the comments.
Nah, but yeah, I kind of feel like you said you're gonna be more honest than me. They kind of said the same thing I said. Like
you said, you would hope you wouldn't be petty. I know I wouldn't be petty if I knew the number.
Oh, okay.
See, that's the difference.
Okay, so you're saying you're not even gonna try.
Yeah, I know. If I knew that you had if I knew that you had a number that I didn't feel was okay at our age, Like I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the whole 35 or 31, I was like, damn, she slept with more niggas than more dudes than she's been alive.
Although maybe your number is higher than your age.
Double standards exist for a reason.
Okay.
Double standards exist for a reason.
Would you double standards? You know what I mean?
Laura Graham, would you be honest with a person if they were to ask you what your body count would be? Do you think that would be? Would you say that's not your? You would exaggerate.
Yeah.
Just to see the reaction.
You'd be like 50. You'd be like 60.
I'm like 100.
100 niggas.
Yeah.
Now what?
What about it?
You still don't want this?
Let me show you why I had 100 niggas. Cause why would you ask me that? That's stupid.
It is a stupid
question.
It is a stupid question to ask.
Yeah, listen. Yeah,
when's the last time you asked the body count?
When I was in my teenage years.
It has to be.
Teenage years.
I definitely asked. I think I asked. Like,
and again, it was for selfish reasons.
I was in 11th grade. I was in 11th grade.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I wanted to be number 5 or less. Like I didn't want to be any more than number 5 at that age. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you did have 15 when I was 17 years old though, and you were 17, 18 years old, that's kind of insane to me. But
the main reason I don't ask is not really because I'm a grown ass man. The main reason I don't ask is because I don't want to get my feelings hurt. I like you. I don't want you to say some shit where I'm gonna be like, fuck. I don't want to deal with you. That's really why I don't ask. I'm gonna be honest.
Rich would be all into the chick and they'd be like, oh, so you a hoe? If there's a number you don't like, he'd be like, oh, you a whole hoe.
Jones says it's only a stupid question when your number is high.
It's nah.
Regardless.
I don't think so.
Yeah, could have been 2.
No, you know why? Cause Big Kyle Jones subscribes to a lot of things I subscribe, like MTR and like just other things like that. Kevin Samuels or whatever when he was alive, rest in peace. And they preach the idea that a woman who sleeps has too many bodies is not wanted by other men really. Like if a man knew how many, like which is what I'm saying. If a man knew how much your number was, then there's a lot of men. Like he said, he hoped he wouldn't be petty about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if a man, most dudes, if they know the number and it's a crazy number, that's why I said I don't want to know because like I said, like I'm being fully transparent. I don't want to know more for selfish reasons because I know that it might make me look at you differently. Okay. Even though, yes, I could have slept with fucking 1,000 girls.
But do you think it's the same thing for women? Do you think that we want to know that y'all are whores?
No.
I don't automatically assume that you're a whore anyway. If they like you, then the part of the reason they like you is because they know you can get women. They like the confidence. They like the fact that you kind of give this energy that you can bag shorties of different calibers. So it's like, you know, a woman kind of wants a man to have a large number because the experience then for them is like, oh, you can bag shorties that are as bad as I am or badder or whatever. But you know what I mean?
No self-control. So just because you could bag them, that you have.
But that wasn't the question.
His role, he went with the old women want to make sure that men have this confidence and every woman wants them type shit. I
don't think I've ever spoken to a woman who is interested in a man that they know cannot like.
No, she said what she said with the self-control. She said
confident in
yes, the man may be able to get a lot of women, but why do they necessarily have to sleep with all the women?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a whole different conversation. What I'm saying is that the
you agree, right?
I want a man that's exclusive. I don't want a nigga that's been all up and down around the fucking no.
I'm not saying y'all want somebody who is a hoe. I'm saying y'all want somebody who gives you guys confidence that they can bag if you're in the dating pool and you're in, let's say you're at a club, you're at a public place, right? And there is the guy who you know all of the girls are swooning over, and then there's the one guy who's not very confident and shows that is in the corner somewhere, not really in the spotlight, not really dancing, not really doing anything. You're telling me that you would be more interested in talking to the guy who is off to the side than the person that everybody else is swooning over?
Dude, I don't want
the ones who's out there doing too much.
Wow, you want the quiet dude, but you want the quiet dude that looks good. She doesn't want quiet necessarily that he's a nerd. She wants mysterious.
Thank you.
All women want mysterious. That nigga's fucking everybody.
Women like popular guys. Y'all fronting right now. Yeah, I think y'all are really fronting right now because I don't.
And they mean popular. They mean popular. When we say popular, we don't mean that they're the most talkative and they're mixy. We mean as in every girl seeing him and be like,
that's a confident. That is a confident, good-looking young man.
That's not the type of woman that y'all like. Confident, good-looking women.
Of course, but hold on. We're just saying that. Yes, if you met a guy who was confident, good-looking, but could not stroke you in the bed, how long would that last?
Not long.
You want that nigga who's confident, good-looking, and can pound you out, make you moan and sensualize all of that, right? So where's he gonna get that experience from?
Not a virgin, but not a hoe either. He don't be a hoe.
He doesn't have to. Exactly. You.
The same.
So y'all.
Okay.
Literally.
Be a hoe to know how to fuck. If I had to do for 10 years, we did everything.
We did absolutely everything.
No,
but you hope you did.
You hope you did everything because you're not playing. He might have just gave you the same 3 moves all year. He's not.
Right. There are plenty of women who have said on the show that they will deal with pretty much below average to average person if that person makes them feel good because they will look past that size barrier that they have because that person gives them.
We love this.
I'm just saying this is based on what people have said. You know what I'm saying? Like what women have said. They've said I've dealt with a person who's below average, but because they've given me so much, because I've loved them so much, and half the time after they break up with that person, the first thing they'll say is that I can't go back to that because they know that they had a below average and that allure is gone. So now they're like, what was I fucking with this little dick nigga anyway? But because when they were in it, the reason why they stuck around is because although that person had a below average penis, they gave them like a whole lot of love. You know what I'm saying? They gave them a whole lot of other things that kind of made up for it.
I'm paid to do it.
What were we talking about before that?
We were talking about
the number count. You be fucking me up, Jerry. I'm sorry.
It goes both ways. We don't want numbers.
Exactly.
But we don't.
I was like, how does this connect?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
No. I mean, everything you said, powerful shit.
You know what I mean? This is based on what people were saying. That's all. I mean, after we've been on the show for 3 years.
People at other times, not in the comments right now.
Not right now in the comments. Yeah. Throughout our time on the show, women have said
the subject.
I'm sorry. Yeah, switching the subject.
It don't matter. It's all good.
Can we ask the ladies in the room, because I really don't want to speak on the next topic that we're going to talk about, which is I really want to talk about the Ebony K. Williams comment.
Sure,
before it gets really too late.
Yeah.
But I, in my personal opinion, I don't feel like this is a conversation for men to even weigh in on.
No,
honestly, me personally. So I really want to ask the ladies in the room how they feel about the comments that Ebony K. Williams made and on her.
I thought you were about to ask about size first. Because you've been talking about that the whole time.
No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Black, do you want to say what she said? Summarize it a little bit better than I might be able to?
Ebony K. Williams.
Yeah.
She said her exact word. Well, not her exact words, but she's basically saying that while women are getting their degrees, they should also be looking to get married at the same time, because as a woman ages, their value.
They're presumed.
Now, these are Ebony K. Williams' words. I know they're coming out of my mouth. These are her words. She says,
presume. She said, presume.
She says, as they get older, their value declines, and as a man gets older, his value increases. So while they're young, working on degrees, saying they don't want no man, she's saying at that time they should actually, while working on the degree, also be trying to get married.
If that is something that they are interested in. She did make sure to make a point that it is your choice. That is a woman's choice.
If that's what they want to do, well, sure. I don't
if it is your choice, that you should honestly. And she also mentioned that the pool for finding a person who is equally looking for raising a family, and it shrinks for men after after you get out of college and stuff like that. By the time you get a little older, that pool of men who want to raise a family and be in a committed relationship shrinks, is what she mentioned. So how do you feel about that? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I mean, when you said that, she said it's up to you. Well, yeah, I
Yes.
agree. Whatever life
That is
you
something
want
you
to live.
choose. Mhm.
Yeah, if that's the life you want to choose, well, sure. Like, who am I to tell you how to live your life? That's my only issue with people in general. Like, you want to tell people how to live their life. If that's what they want to do in college, you want to meet your mate and all the things and all this extra shit, fine.
No,
That's not for me.
What she was saying, like, she's like, if you want to get married, if at any point in your life you're thinking about getting married,
That's the perfect time.
you need to be doing it while you're young.
While you,
Okay.
That's
while
what
you're
she's
in
saying.
college, yeah.
She's saying
So-
like, if you're ever thinking about it, while you're still getting your degree, you need to be trying to get a husband at the same time. That's what she's
I
saying.
feel like that's a little too young. You need to live life a little bit, right? Aren't you in college when you like early 20s?
Yeah.
Right? No, I feel
Yeah,
like you should
usually
be
18,
living life.
21.
Yeah,
22.
live life and figure out what you actually like, because there's people who get stuck in marriage and these kind of situations for years and years and years, and they don't know what they like. They don't know themselves as a person. You know what I mean? They just know themselves as this person's wife. I don't want to just, for example, I had my son when I was 19. Yes, I wasn't married, but I had my son when I was 19. And for the longest, I wasn't Laura, I was mommy. Just mommy. And if I had gotten married to either my ex or my sperm donor, I would have been mommy and wife or however. I wanted to know who Laura was. So I just figured out who Laura was. So if you're going ahead and you get married that early, do you really know yourself as yourself?
We did have a host on the show. Shout out to Sir Rashan Ali that did promote that people get married or at least consider getting married earlier as a way to in other parts of the world. It is where kind of like the later where the generation that marries at a later age and other parts of the world, people get married younger and it's healthier or better for them. Do you agree with that? Do you think
before you do move on, I wanted to speak on the last thing. The whole marriage when you're young. Yeah, that's why because I thought you asked another question. I just want to say that I personally feel like people, like you said, they don't know themselves. You know what I mean, and the people who promote that also don't look at the divorce rates of people who get married so young. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are promoting that. When you look at the divorce rates, a lot of those young marriages end young too. Like you know what I mean, where and then those people
half of all marriages. And
yeah. I'm just saying, but it's the number's still high all around. The number's high all around, whether it's young, old, whatever you want to look at it. You know what I mean? Actually, I don't even know that. I do know that a lot of what I do know is that a lot of young marriages do end up in divorce later on down the line and whatnot, and I just view it as like, why marriage is not necessarily. I feel like people are getting married for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Like, and I used to look at it from the business aspect only, where it's like you come together to put your funds together and everything like that. Love does have to be involved. Of course, you do have to love that person. You have to have a good partnership with that person. You know what I mean? But like, it's not something that you should be doing right out of high school or whatever. It's right in college. You're so busy trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean? Maybe what she should have said is that you should be working towards it, building a relationship with somebody during that time to get married. But while you working on an agenda,
she was basically saying was having that as part of your agenda as well.
Okay, she's saying that.
She feels like women nowadays are the bag. Let me get the
Sorry, but she was pretty much saying like, don't put her on the back burner.
Okay,
yes.
all right. If
that's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
It's all about get your bag, get your career or whatever. She's saying she's a 40-year-old woman who has gotten the bag, who has gotten the career, has done all that, and she was saying that at her ripe age of 40 now.
She said she was saying she's bugging for the way that she did it because she's like you said. She said she's 40 and she's not.
No, I mean,
say something. So I want to say same thing. I had my son at 19, and I didn't know myself outside of my relationships attached to other people. I was mom, I was girlfriend, everything but myself. And so that's why I always advocate for getting married over 25, after college, after you've had a little experience, after you've gotten to know yourself. You might maybe at the peak of your career, but I think that's going to what you said, the other person who came on here who advocates for earlier marriage, because post 25, when you in the peak of your career and you're making money, as you become more enlightened, more educated, you have more expectations. They become higher. Men don't get to their peak till later. I don't want to be a geriatric pregnancy. However, that may be it based on who I'm talking to. So I think you're in different positions in your point of life. I feel like when we mature faster, we get our degrees a little bit quicker, et cetera, and then it's just like, all right, now we're ready to settle down. And men's potential expand as they get older. For us, it does decrease as we get closer to our biological clock as it starts running out. So that's kind of how I look at it. But I based my accomplishments based off my achievements and my relationships, and I would never advise for someone to do that. It's not going to be a healthy relationship.
Dark-Skin Randy says something that I kind of want to touch on. Your best relationship is going to be with someone from high school / college, is what he said. He also said, how about advocate for no kids till you get married? Y'all fight marriage more than children out of wedlock. Hold on, just 1 second. And I want to say that I agree with him only because I see that, especially our people. I feel like our people are so much more okay with starting a family, aka having children, before they are okay with getting married. And I don't feel like it's a smart move to bring forth life with someone into this world without at least talking to that person on how we can be together as adults, right? In order to bring forth that life, right? So I always find it weird that our young black men are easier to say, let me put a baby in it, before they'll say, let me ask for your hand in marriage. Why isn't it easier for you to go, let me grow with you before I bring an entire new person who's going to rely on me into this world? That's my honest question.
That's your question. One, we don't advocate, we don't fight. I just want to answer Dr. Skinner. We don't fight for babies out of wedlock more than marriage. We don't. No. Us. I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Us. Yeah. Our society is way easier to have babies.
I'm not agreeing with you. We also have. Remember, we asked the question. Have you kissed everybody you slept with? Mm-hmm. Same thing. It's the same. It's the same thing. Yep. It's crazy that she can sleep with people but not kiss them. Mm-hmm. And she thinks kissing is deeper than giving her body away. It's the same ideology where it's like I can put a baby in somebody but I don't want to marry them. It's warped. It's extremely warped. You
agree with that? Or?
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm saying look how easy I can make a comparison. Because our thinking is warped.
But I feel like that's our problem.
That is a major problem. But what I was saying, I was just clarifying with Dr. Mady. We've recognized that. We don't advocate for one more than the other. I personally, I've said if I get anybody pregnant, we're getting married. We're getting married. We're family. We're family. I've said that many times before. You're not going nowhere. This is what I want now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I've said that plenty of times. And now that I've grown past the whole cheating stuff and all that stuff, like now I'm gonna be trying to remain faithful in my new marriage now that I have my new family because of the fact that this is what I chose. This is what I ended up choosing for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
Dark-Skin Randy saying those things don't add up.
They don't add up. They don't add up. How many people we've asked that on the show is like, have you kissed everybody you've slept with? And many people be like, no.
Yeah, that's true.
The answer's no for you. Yeah, the answer's no for you. The answer's no for me. The answer's no for you. Which is crazy. That's the craziest thing ever. Like, and people be like, kiss is mad deep. And it's like, bro, he was deep inside you.
But it's kissing.
But it's kissing.
I mean, like I said, I feel that way too. Like,
and no raw dog and all that. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Raw dogging is crazy.
They raw dogging, but they won't kiss you.
I honestly just feel like that's a narrative that we kind of have to change. I would feel like if I was to make it my point to raise my sons to kind of prop them up to understanding that, yo, honestly, if you do see yourself having a family with someone, consider marrying them. Consider marrying them before you consider having that child, because that child now is a permanent decision. Marriage doesn't have to be. Now, I'm saying that because you would have to definitely know the person you're with so that you don't have, not to like put you on the spotlight, but you don't have a situation in which you're having a child and 2 months later, that person that you had a child with is no longer there. Mm-hmm. That, to me, is way more insane than saying, I will marry you and build with you because I'm making that decision to build with you. And if children come after that, of course, sure.
What you about to say with that?
I was and again with the thing with like kids getting pregnant and shit and having kids, like that can be. There's many ways you can get, like you can put on a condom. God forbid the condom busts and she get pregnant, and she's just not a girl that wants to have an abortion. That was not a decision that you made to start that family. But here and behold, you're about to have a child with this girl now because she's not having an abortion. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between marriage. Like, you can have a kid and not think you were gonna have a kid.
Understandable.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't in the
If it's an
cards.
accidental kid, now the woman is manipulating a situation where it was like, I didn't wear a condom for no reason. The fact that you're deciding to keep this kid, we chose that. She's making a decision on her own, a selfish decision.
Facts.
That things are different there. I'm not saying not to, like, you still have to be a part of that kid's life because you chose to do, but it's kind of nuts that you guys chose to wear protection and this woman is not saying, hey, it bust and you nutted in me, I'm keeping this. It's mine. Fuck you talking about. Like,
yeah, we've definitely had that conversation.
That's
But
anyway,
Dark Skin Randy says second marriages should be more common than second baby showers. Ooh.
I mean, I get what he's saying. He's saying that people should be getting married. You should keep getting married before you have a child. Remember, you don't want to have no snows.
Listen,
You know what
I feel like we have a real problem on our hands, and part of that problem is that we have too many of our black boys growing up without their fathers, and for me personally, I feel like that's a big part of our overall issue. And the way we can kind of combat that is if we really have that conversation with each other, where marriages are more of the cool thing to do. You get what I'm saying? Rather than having the baby as the cool thing to do. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
Me personally.
We want to get to our classic questions.
Yes,
We're
please.
supposed to end in a minute, but
Yeah.
these up.
You've been a wonderful guest, Lord.
Facts.
Yes.
We barely did
You were very fun.
our topics.
Yes.
We got like 2 other topics that we didn't touch. But what are your biggest pet peeves in a relationship?
3. Give us 3.
3 of them. Lack of communication, liars, and
Got a second one?
liars, yeah.
Liars. Okay.
Yeah.
Lack of communication and liars. Okay.
And someone who I can't depend on,
In what sense?
in whatever sense. It doesn't have to be financial. If I can't depend on you,
For anything.
Like, I told you to pick up my laundry from the dry cleaners. This is the third
We
time
can't be
I
together.
if I can't depend on you, then you can depend on me.
If you're dating somebody seriously, how important? This is not a classic, but if you're dating somebody, how important is it that they are involved in your child's life?
If we're serious,
If you're serious.
very much. You have to be involved in my child's life. I'm not saying that you have to be his parent, but you have to be involved. Like he's not going anywhere. He's 11.
If your son doesn't like the guy you're dating, is it over?
If my son doesn't like the guy who I'm dating,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that kind of mother. No, I don't think it's. Now, why you don't like him?
He's a kid. I don't like him because
He doesn't play the same video games.
he takes up all your time.
No.
He eats all of the
She's like,
of the
nah.
sour powers.
I eat them. Those are mine. So that means
All right.
I never have cereal around whenever
So
he
she gave her 3. Jerry, you have your question?
Yes. Would you rather be single and lonely or married and miserable, and why? Oh, you've been waiting for this one.
Yeah, every time y'all ask this, it just makes my ass itch.
It makes your ass itch.
Because the way how I don't know if it was the last time. I wasn't here last week, so maybe the one before. It was like, you just lonely, no one.
I mean, you were just defining lonely.
Which is fine. Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely no one in my life. That's gonna fucking suck. That's going to. So if it's lonely, as in like how I am lonely now, like I'm just by myself. I do my own thing. Like,
you're alone now. You're not lonely.
So lonely, as in no son, no friends, no nothing.
No, you have a son, but there are plenty of people.
Not lonely.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. That's when
if you look up the word lonely, it means nobody.
That's what I'm saying. When y'all spoke
those
of
people
it,
could be in your life, but you can't.
No, Jerry. I'm telling you what the thing said. It
You
said
looked
you
it
have
up.
no one. It says you have nobody to call on. Nobody at all.
looked it
That's why I
up.
kept on saying maybe I want to change this question up a little bit.
Yeah.
Alone.
Exactly.
I want you
Because
to make a choice.
because the whole time you could ask him the whole time I've always said I want to be lonely because I've been
So
in a
you want to
relationship.
have nobody, is what you're saying?
No, when
she
he
needs
gave the
alone. She needs
definition,
alone. She
when
needs
he
alone.
gave,
Alone.
but when he gave the pure definition, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, you see, now you go too deep with it because who the fuck lives like that? You know what I mean? So now that's the
It's not
only
going
reason.
to define it.
That's fine. But when we were all just thinking about it, you were just saying she has people, but it's not her person. That's the way how I saw it.
That's alone. That's not lonely. And
That's the way how I
and that's
was
why
seeing
every
it.
time we've had this question, I'm like, that question is a little weird.
It's a rough question.
Yeah.
It's a rough question. So which one would you choose?
If we're going based off of the exact definition,
Okay.
unfortunately, I don't hold you. I'll take lonely because I've been in a relationship where I was miserable, like bad, to the point where it's like, what's the purpose of me even being here? Once again, why I left. But what's the purpose of even being here if this is how we in a house, we don't talk together, we don't speak to each other, we don't do nothing, no. I've lived that one before, so no.
Can I ask a question? Before we go to I don't know if Black has one.
No, I don't.
Okay. I want to know, how do couples get there? How do couples get to that place where they loved each other so much before, and then they get to the place where they're not speaking to each other?
So for me, it was that we grew apart. When he met me, I was young. I had my son was like 2. I had a 2-year-old where I was young. He's older, so anything you said goes. I wasn't working at the time, so it's like everything was your rules. Now I'm older. I'm working. I'm doing my own thing. I'm living my own life. I joined the military. I did, he didn't like that. You know what I mean? At least for him, for that situation, he didn't like that. He didn't like my growth.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be in a relationship with people who hate on you. So my growth didn't seem like something that was valuable to him.
Is your growth where you decided to cheat on him?
No, my growth was me joining the military. My growth was becoming a banker. My growth was like trying to do better for myself.
So it had
it had nothing to
no. For you, it had nothing to do with it. But for him, was he asking about people you were meeting and all that different stuff in that time?
No.
Okay, all right. Just asking, because sometimes that might be it for him. He's like, oh, these dudes are not giving her attention outside of me because she's out more. A lot of guys. That's why.
No, I'm once again in my state. I'm a homebody. Like I just naturally don't go out. I'd rather be at home, just chilling. Is when I go out of state. Is when I'm outside. But in my relationship, I was just in my state. I was home, being wifey and a mother. That was my life. And then when I separated is when I was outside.
Something that we don't normally ask on our show. Because I thought you were gonna ask toxic trait. I have two more questions and we're gonna wrap it up. What is your toxic trait?
Your most toxic trait. What is your most toxic trait?
Damn. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You watch the show all the time and kill it.
It's crazy. Every time I always think of mine and I'm like, I genuinely don't know.
Has anybody ever told you something that they
don't
like, that grinds their gears?
They talk shit, but I mean, come on, we just talking shit. I don't know.
Talking shit can be a toxic trait.
Oh.
You're asking a friend? You're phoning a friend right now to see what your most toxic trait might be?
What's my toxic trait? Hey, tell me, because I don't know.
Ashley or Chloe, what's her most toxic trait?
So, you know that maybe you're not self-reflective. Because the fact that you don't know what could be a toxic trait means you don't really think about what you don't think about your actions like that.
A lot of people are talking about shadow work nowadays, where you're like, you go within and you find out exactly what role you play in relationships and how how you affect other people. Do you do that?
I mean, even outside of that, the fact that you don't know, you don't even have an idea, means you don't self-reflect.
Trust me, I do. Ashley, can
you can't tell me what you think.
One thing, right? One thing you feel like, you know what?
Ashley said you want things, but only on your terms. No one else.
Okay, that makes sense. She tells me that on a daily.
That's your toxic.
For example, yes, and the reason she could say that is because she's very touchy-feely, very affectionate, and I'm like, don't touch me. But then I'll go and hug her, and that's how I am in real life, because with anyone. So yeah, I like things on my term.
You love bass as you're nonchalant.
I'm just asking.
I am not trying to figure that out. I don't know.
I'm not going to do that.
Why? Because what does that matter though?
It doesn't.
It really doesn't. He just asked.
Okay, I'm a Gemini.
Last week, zoom in on Black every time, because my man just went through 8 different facial expressions. And he went. Yo.
What about it?
So,
You just said doesn't matter. So what
It
about it?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
we're going off of the whole
Geminis are nuts.
We're nuts. In what way?
It is said that
The
Geminis
Gemini that I dealt with
Mm-hmm.
was the two Gemini that I've dealt with have been
are they the scales?
No.
Gemini are the
The
twins.
The twins.
Two-faced.
Libras are the
Two-faced.
scales.
The Libras are the
Libras
scales. Libras are the scales.
Alright, so the last question I did want to ask, I feel like we never asked this, which is weird.
Yo, Pete, what up, baby? Long time no
Yo.
see. You need to come on the
Yo,
show, Pete.
Pete.
What's going on?
That's cool. What are three things you are looking for in a man? We never asked that. We never asked what they are looking for in somebody.
You know.
What is going on in my home?
I'm looking at her like,
Yo, if I'm not here, okay, that sound is alright.
Right, if you were upstairs.
If I was not in attendance.
Steady, steady, boy.
I might have to ask some questions. There's gonna have to be communicating going on. No, we're talking. Go ahead.
Sitting here like I'm gonna let the finish.
What's going on?
This thing is crazy.
What was gonna be your second question?
No, I asked her already.
Oh.
I said, "What are three things that you are looking for in somebody?" It doesn't even have to be three. What are the things that?
What are
the things that make you
something.
attracted to a man or want to be with them?
Great question.
Attracted to want to be with him.
Want to be with?
Yeah,
him.
want to be in a relationship.
Not just
What
sleep
would-
with him.
Yeah, that's why. Fixed it. Want to be with
Matter
him.
of fact, let's ask both. What are the things that make you want to sleep with a man, and what are the things that will make you want to be with a man?
I mean, if he's sexy,
I want to make
I
this
like
a
sexy
classic.
men.
What's sexy to you?
What's sexy to you?
So, what's sexy to me? Physically, right? That's
You
what
tell
we're
me.
going
Yeah, you tell me.
If we're going intimate and all this extra shit, like I need you to be able to teach me something, right? But that's someone who I want to be with. Someone who's able to teach me something. Someone that could tell me when I'm wrong and how to navigate. A provider, any way how you want it to be to provide. You know what I mean? For me to sleep with them, I mean, if I find you to be sexy and you look fuckable, why not?
What's sexy?
I don't know. Tall.
Okay, I was about to say tall.
Tall man.
Yo, I'm saying yo, I love P. Yo, my man just stood up and was like, listen, well, I was just answering my phone. Okay, so tall.
That nigga said, what'd you say?
Tall, dark, and handsome, the usual, or
Relax.
Tall, black.
Let her answer.
tall?
Black. He has to be a black man.
Yeah,
I don't care for him to be dark or light skin. Once he's a black man.
So if he likes skin, it's okay as long as he's black.
Not too light. 'Cause I don't like yellow men. But yeah.
She's like, let me clear it out. I have that red niggas in my DM.
Hey, yo, singing to her and shit. Baby, I don't know.
He seen that. He's like, wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy. But I don't consider you light skinned, bro. Get out of here.
You said something.
I don't consider you light skinned. I don't consider you red. Get out of here.
Black right now.
Shut up.
Red. I work in the sun.
Yeah. Nah, Pete get a little light though in the
In the winter,
in the winter time.
Yo.
Oh, you're cool right now. That's why.
All in the DMs, baby. What I can do to you.
So now, they can be dumb at the door now, but if they sexy, it's like, yeah, you can get it sometimes.
Are we just fucking?
I
If
mean,
we're just fucking, we're not. What's it talking about? We're just fucking.
They could be dumb.
So are you?
What is dumb?
They could not have any street intelligence, not have any book intelligence, not have any.
If we're just.
If you guys are just,
That's what
it's
you get.
purely
That's
sex.
Yeah.
He just laying it down.
Are you the type of woman that can sleep with a guy and not catch feelings?
Yes.
If it's good, really
Yes.
good,
Yes.
you could still be you'll be okay with. Hey, I like it was the best dick you ever got.
I've had, oh my god,
Phenomenal.
I can barely walk type shit, and all right,
Later.
bye. Yeah.
Call you when I need it again.
Yeah. And if you call me before that, why you calling my phone?
Fellas.
Ali.
Could you date with? Are you okay? Are you okay knowing that you could date? Are you okay knowing that you, if you knew your partner was like that, would you be okay with dating her seriously?
My partner, no.
What do you mean?
You said your partner?
If you met Headley and you knew that she could fuck a nigga, and just keep it moving,
No. That could never be a relationship. No.
Why not?
I would never because I can do everything that I have in my power to show you that I want to be in a committed situation with you, and that means nothing to you. That you can go find
not that she fuck you and then feel nothing. That she had the ability to fuck a guy like before she met you.
Mm-hmm.
Before she met you, she expressed that I just wanted some dick sometime. So I just fucked this nigga, but I didn't give a fuck about him. Could you date a woman like that? Knowing that she moves like that.
That's a great question.
I
don't
feel like
know.
that would still end up being in the same situation.
Because I feel like I would be right. I would feel like
I'm not asking you about the count.
No, but why would you want to know that? Why am I saying this? So you think a woman is gonna randomly come and say, "Hey, before you,
she's just
Tom, Dick, or Harry, if I just see them and I just want to fuck them, I fuck them, and then saying this to you."
Say y'all were having a conversation about something, and she said, "This is the I remember." I was at this event. This guy I met or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We had messed around one time or whatever, but it was nothing like that. It was nothing too deep, right? They just say that they messed with this guy in passing, like cause most guys will be inquisitive and be like, "Oh, how you know this dude or whatever." Most guys will be like, "How you know this dude?" "Oh, I dealt with him. I dealt with him." Most guys, let's be honest. Most guys will ask that question. 100%. We're not asking your body count, but we're gonna ask, "How do you know this guy?"
Right.
Okay.
Just in case his name would ever pop up again, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm paying attention.
I sat with him. "Oh, y'all was a couple?" "Nah, I just fucked him one time. It was nothing that deep." That's what I'm asking right now.
Okay.
Could you deal with a woman knowing that she moves that way, that where she could sleep with a guy, but she got the,
I feel
like
if I'm to give you an answer now, I would say no, only because I do believe in that exchange of energies when you do have sex, and if you could tell me that honestly you can have sex with someone and not feel like there is any kind of bonding or attachment that is involved, then I would think you're delusional a little bit. So no, I wouldn't see that as something that I could take seriously.
Yeah, I can. And I didn't know I can until it happened. Like, a lot of shit you don't know.
That you don't know.
What you
until you're in the situation.
I'm not gonna lie, I will agree with Black 100%.
A lot of shit you're not gonna know until you're in the situation. And right now with my shorty, like, she said somebody, and it's so crazy that I'm not even gonna say who the person was, but she said somebody that's not close to me, but somebody who I know in passing that she's dealt with. She was like, "Yeah, it was just and I thought that it would outrage me, but it didn't outrage me. It was just like, oh, all right.
Wow. And you said you agree 100%.
I agree with him because there's certain stuff that I thought I wouldn't be okay with, and I thought, like I said, this show has helped me to have a very different outlook on a lot of things. Like with like people, like all the women that you think are not capable of sleeping with a guy and not having feelings, they've lied to you.
Facts.
They can definitely fuck a nigga.
Facts.
And keep it fucking moving.
Facts.
But this is what Hunter by Flight said that I'm concerned of. No, because it will be difficult for her to fully connect with the man. I feel like if you have the opportunity to be able to connect that way, but not have that connection, then where can I stick? Can you have that connection with me?
Can't they say
because I'm a man.
But can't they say the same thing about you? You can sleep with a woman and not have any feelings for her. Are you able to fully connect with a woman?
Yes.
So then what's the difference? Is she not?
This is the double standard that I'm saying that I've agreed with you on a lot of double standards. That's one of my double standards.
That's not a common double standard, Jerry.
It might not be a common double standard. But it is one of my double standards. I honestly feel like it's not in a woman's nature to be able to not have any kind of connection.
Is it not a woman's nature, or is that what you were taught?
Maybe that is what I was taught.
I feel like.
But I subscribe to it.
I feel like we've been lied to, my nigga.
I subscribe to it.
I subscribe to it too. I feel like we've been lied to. Women fuck, bro. I've said this before.
Captain Toro said, men acting like women can't fuck men without emotion is entirely based off our egos. And I feel like that.
Y'all want to feel special.
It's our ego,
she said y'all want to feel special.
Listen, and you are absolutely right. But all I'm saying is that we honestly, I want to know that you can connect with people that you are.
But she just didn't connect with that person.
Okay,
then if it was just good dick, and she was like, hey,
okay, and like Black said, you if I come across that and I'm like, okay, that's not a problem, then I really fuck with you. and I really feel that we
That
connect.
situation yet.
That's situational for me.
And
Then,
it's never
but
gonna happen.
I was just about to say that. It's never gonna happen for you.
yeah, listen,
You're married man.
Yeah.
bun for that is death and
That's right.
fire and
And she's
brimstone
telling you right now.
everywhere.
Alright, we jumping that nigga, you heard?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Please, I'm definitely calling y'all.
Whoever nigga, heavy nigga, we jumping that
yeah, we
nigga.
got
Call me.
It's fire for that.
Lord Graham, it's been a pleasure.
Yo, shout out to Laura Graham, and the amazing guest. Thank you so much for being so open and honest with us. We do appreciate someone who kind of, will give it to us raw and give it to us real, man.
I don't want nobody giving it to me raw.
I like when real conversations are had. I like when raw and real and you don't like anybody giving it to you raw?
Giving it to me raw? No, I don't want nobody giving it to me in
You
any
give
form
the
of fashion.
raw.
I give the raw.
You give the raw.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And this is not ego talking, y'all.
That's not
This
ego.
is not ego
Why is
talking.
anybody giving me anything?
Yo,
unless it's
no woman-
food. No. I take pussy.
I take it.
pussy.
You take and that's not ego talking, y'all. That's not ego. Anyway,
Sometimes it is ego.
100%. What y'all
that is what yo. Come on,
That
bro.
wasn't sometimes. That was 100%.
All right, 100% ego.
99.9 is my ego.
If you watch this out on YouTube, shout out to all our YouTube viewers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so make sure you catch any new video that we drop. I do try to drop 2 videos a week now.
Who's that guest next week?
I don't know. We have to set that up. If we
Kat
didn't,
says she's the guest next week. She's a
Ooh, Kat the tall
I
one
want
coming?
to talk to my cousin about it.
Then Rich, be in the audience, bro. Yeah.
It's content.
Yeah, come on now. Come on now. Listen, Kat the tall one. 2 out of the 3 members of Keep in Mind are okay with it.
But once again, shout out to Laura Graham 05. Make sure y'all,
Thank you.
fly her out. She's coming through.
Yo, Houston. Listen, if you sliding on BF day, yo, if the vibe is right.
I'm in trouble with myself, just letting y'all know.
Huh?
Oh my.
Oh,
Love
wait,
Bear,
what?
You Love Bear is always with me, just letting you know.
Oh, so you gotta pay for 2.
You gotta pay for 2
Two,
people.
You Love Bear is
Bro,
always with me.
Even better for you is You Love Babe playing.
She's coming with 2.
Don't worry about what she's doing.
Oh,
You
that's
Love
not
Bear is
enough.
always there.
That's not enough.
No.
Golly. Golly.
Like that.
Listen, y'all already know what y'all gotta do.
She said, bitch, I hate it. I hate
Good
it. What? I said, I just don't want to ask you these questions, Kat. What?
It's not about you, Rich.
I'm hearing how. I didn't think she can't come on the show.
Yo, shout out to everybody who tuned in. If you are a friend of Laura Graham's and you tuned into our show, please do stick around.
Come back next week.
We do enjoy for you to come back next week, even though we'll have a different guest. Hopefully, Kat the Tall One. We will be able to have conversations. Y'all say something in the comments. We will read it. We'll have some fun, y'all. Until next
You
week.
got anything you want to say? No? No, see, I didn't attack you, did I?
You tried.
I tried. I lost.
You will never succeed.
Oh,
Not with that one.
you got it. Shout out to y'all, everybody. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Love y'all, man.
Oh, my fucking back.
That was awesome.